Hello and welcome to Death from Within. We're so close, guys. We're so close. It's only been 2 years in the making.
Am I the DM for this session, seeing as I'm in the
I was
middle?
gonna say, I'm like in the corner.
Thank you. I mean, I know I'm the spotlight.
I'll
the center
send
of
you my
I
attention,
couldn't help it. I
but-
was like, she should be in the center.
Thank you.
All right, so last time we did a massive recap as we retold basically the entirety of our 5 sessions, I believe. And we began when the party exited the portal, where they came upon quite the scene of 2 angelic beings massacring some of their friends. They exchanged words. They had some. What is the word? They tried to deter and turn them against each other. They had some other tactics, none of which worked out that well. But they did learn some interesting things. It seems to be that the angelic beings are under the tutelage of Baelor, as well as they're in some sort of agreement / definitely not being controlled by another group, which potentially has dealings far above their pay grade. Once I got into a fight, Akira was good enough to bane a bunch of them and successfully controlled the dog or the hellhound for majority of that fight.
Oh yeah. He told that dog to sit down.
The angels seemed to take quite a bit of damage early on. They began oozing gold, I guess blood. One of them did have a blue aura that was emitting off of him and seemed to pulse and heal the others while this aura was emitting from him. They all of you did remarkably well, did very, very well against these creatures. Osiris tangled the one. Leander missed a few times, but still did some damage.
Okay,
Delwyn and Akira had some.
Did we do great though? Did we really do great, DM?
Everybody,
everything I have.
Everybody did great. Delwyn and Akira. Oh, you didn't tell me you put.
I poured it for you.
Water. That was water, and I just took a giant
What's in
sip of soju, I think.
Mhm.
But
Excellent.
I put it to my lips, and I was like, "Wow, is this dish not clean?" I tasted it. Delwyn did cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the really creepy one that seemed to enjoy tasting the blood of his victims. And they had a back and forth. At a certain point, the one creepy angel seemingly died and did a very Shakespeare-esque, dramatic death scene, to which Delwyn confirmed that he seemed dead enough. They then focused their effects on the other 2, where when they finally Leander sliced through the neck of the other angel, the entire world around them started to dissolve. They all fled, carrying the wounded ones on their shoulders, got back into the tunnel, where they realized Delwyn did not make it. They look back to the portal. Portal is gone. You all discussed on whether or not Delwyn is a spy. Is he really working with Baelor? Is he dead? Did he disintegrate along with it? And as you all are discussing this, you realize that the cave around you has been cleared out. The entire all of the bed, all of the belongings to Tommy are gone now. And another little thing of note that is noticed is that Leander, who is carrying Kaylin, notices a mark that seems strangely familiar. The mayor then runs down and congratulates them, jumps on them, thanks them so much for completing the task, to which they are all still very, very confused. They don't understand what's going on. Ariella and Leander take lead on this, and they lead everyone up, where it seems like a very normal scene, albeit much happier and joyful than they remember. They see people, kids in the street jumping around, frolicking. They notice that the animals and the crops and everything have healed and recovered. The buildings look so much better. There seem to be 3 times as many people in the street as the. And this is where the strange occurrences start happening. The mayor seems to glitch out as he's speaking to them. They see references to things that shouldn't be happening. Ravens are freezing in the air and things like that. And upon Akira's realization of this, we cut to black and woke up with Dewin. Dewin, as you watched your friends collapse in front of you, the scene devolved from there. You were able to stay hidden for quite a while. So they rolled very well, and they rolled very poorly for your hiding.
He
And
just blends into the background.
he is just what is it? Selectively
just
beneficial. He's just Yep. And he still, even with him hiding, wasn't able to do much, though. He didn't really do much to hide the others. He then began to run as they noticed him. He tried to cast out a spell, which to distract them, and they gave some more information to you about possibly other tests going on, other things like that. But other than that, he was not able to help. And as he began running, 2 other angels chased after him. Before he got to the portal, a wave of radiating slowness, almost like a smog in the air, struck him. And him being hasted was then slowed to a normal pace, to which he was able to exit through the portal. As he looked behind, though, you did notice that the angels were affected by it the same. They were looking at each other and looked at you and asked what you had done. You then escaped through the portal. You got to the top of the stairs, where now Tommy's belongings are back to normal. Everything seems to be as they were. You get to the top of the stairs, and that is where we will open up tonight. You have a bit longer on your haste. I would say you have probably about 45 seconds left. So you were at normal speed. You were at normal speed as of right now. You see before you a chaos in the town. People are scrambling in slow motion to get away from this giant clock tower that has appeared before you. You see this is the origin of the radiating slowness. It is every gong from this clock tower seems to pulsate another slosh of time slowing energy. You, last session, rolled decently well and were able to see a man who you recognized as the mayor, Oswald, offering up a child to a creature you had never seen before. A creation of tinkering and mechanical works and wiring with very little organic material to him except for a brain. The creature was accepting this child, and as he is wrapped up and pulled into him, he looks down to you, locks eyes with you, and begins to turn away. You, in a moment of recollection, realize for some reason it clicks that possibly this has some connection to Leander's father. The child seems to resemble the father in some way. The illness is strangely familiar.
Oh, okay. Yes. The child doesn't necessarily resemble the dad physically.
Yeah.
It's your long-lost brother!
Oh, that is actually not what my worry was. I was worried about Leander having some sort of kid out there, which was entirely more probable.
That is really funny. Okay, so I
You-
realize sickness is related. No idea how it could be related.
No, and as you see the creature turns and walks inside. You see right behind him two other similar looking creatures, except they have different body parts of organic material alongside their clockwork. You see one looks very feminine in nature, is very curvy, and only has what looks to be a liver or a spleen. You're not too into, medicine like that, but has some sort of organ that is almost forcibly suctioned in there with
Mhm.
veins and wires and holes poked through it.
Mhm.
Those two as well. As soon as the creature exits into the thing, they go ahead and lift up Oswald, and they begin leading him into the clock tower as well.
Okay. How far am I from the clock right now?
You are a matter of yards. You are across the street, basically, from it. It is looming over you. You are in
Yeah.
a building that is basically directly across from the mayor's house, and and it is looming. The clock tower is tens of stories high. It is very large.
But the reason I can see up top, even though I'm so close to it, is because I'm on a hill.
Well, I guess yes. You were technically looking down because you were at the old lady's large palace. You're kind of on a hill. I guess you could say that. Yes, it's not really like yeah.
Okay. In that context, though,
It seems almost to be like this isn't necessarily at the top of the tower that this is occurring.
Oh, okay,
It is
that's what I was.
because you also noticed when you were observing this, it looks to be very almost alive. It almost pulsates with life. This tower, and it seems like it created a balcony sort of thing to exit out and attach to the side of the mayor's house. Artificially, it is not necessarily a built-in structure of the whatever.
Interesting. Okay, so all this to say, what do I think I should do in this context? We're being slowed by this. By this.
You have two angels chasing after you from below, presumably.
I'm like,
you have a very crazy scene occurring in front of you, to where you have a clock tower, a man you've never seen before, a kind of maybe when Ariella was saying something about a clock tower, that rings a bell, but that's kind of weird. You see the mayor is being led in. You do not see you don't see many people you recognize. You don't see Tommy. You don't see the old lady. You don't see the guards. You don't see a couple of a lot of these people are the randoms that you never met that are scrambling in the village. You could try and subvert the angels. You don't know what their plan is. So your friends are still down there. They gathered them and threw them in a pile, but they are still down there in the portal. You have this. You also have many other people you've met. So,
and I'm going to tighten the breeches and buck up and go back inside, basically. So the idea that one would like to take is the path to get back out here. He would like to try to go take a roundabout way to backtrack if he can and avoid the angels, if that's possible.
Okay.
They're coming out for him, and he would like to try to go around and backtrack and leave them looking for him out here and then sneak back to the portal.
Sure. You remember that this portal is through a mirror that is in the middle of the center room, and it is a steep stairwell. So you would have to either leave the building or hide upstairs and wait for them to hopefully exit and then go back in. There's no way that you could really hide like around a corner and then just duck in. You would have
Okay.
to actually, because it is
Yeah.
is
No,
there's
no, no. It's okay. I was asking because I didn't know the layout. But if it were possible, I would have liked to do it. So he'll go ahead
If
and
you would like, you could exit the building and you could hide. You could go around to maybe another window, or you could go upstairs. Those are three plausible options to try and support them.
okay. Okay, so in the room, okay, within this whole room, in this whole building, is there anything that has like a high roof? Anywhere in here that has like a high ceiling, high space? He's thinking he can levitate himself, and most people don't generally look up when they're searching for someone who's landlocked to run. They don't have wings, so he would like to levitate himself higher, and in theory, hide himself that way and let them run past him. That will be his goal.
You definitely could. This middle room is a taller ceiling, as it is the center of the building. But these are tall creatures and they fly, so you definitely could. It would be a what's it
Are
called?
they flying after me in that context?
You are unaware. They are still
Okay.
in the port. It would just be a. Why am I forgetting the check? It would be a stealth check against their passes, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'm not good at stealth though. Oh, what would be better? What would be better? Okay. Can I I don't even know. I don't know.
You would have a much better opportunity. So you don't know where they're going, but you can assume that they're chasing after you. And
Yeah.
you can assume, you are pretty intelligent, they're going to leave the building. They're not going to. So you could potentially hide around the backside. You could go upstairs. Like,
Yeah. I'll go ahead and attempt hiding upstairs, and could I plausibly find the best hiding spot using my investigative mind?
so you went to investigate.
Something I'm good at. I would like to intelligence based and rationally choose the best hiding spot with the best probability of me not being found.
Sure. I will give you this at disadvantage since you have very little time. You are good at it, but I'll give it at disadvantage.
I think through all the things that I've done
you are
in this room, and I've been in this room before. I'm familiar with it vaguely.
I will give you a straight roll for the fact that you were hasted at this point. So technically you were at normal speed where they are slowed. So I will give you this a normal roll.
Okay. Go. Oh, not a great roll though. Oh no. Wait, I have an ability. Or wait, what check am I making? What check were you allowing me to make?
Investigation? Was that not what you wanted?
Yes. No, I was just double checking. Okay, so that's going to be 15.
Okay. I will say you find with a 15, you find a very good spot. And you hide in there. You calm your breathing. You hear two bumbling buffoons.
Just the best like closet, apparently, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I curl up in the top big trunk space.
Yep. So you hear two bumbling buffoons yelling down below you. You hear thrashing and crashing of different things. And then you hear a stillness.
I hold my breath.
Okay. How long would you like to wait?
I'd like to listen to see whether they're in the building. He wouldn't wait very long.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, roll better. Oh, same roll. This dice is done. Okay. My perception's worse, so that's an 8.
Oof.
It's a 0.
You don't hear anything, so you assume that they're gone.
Okay. I'm going to... I forgot the music. But as I start this music, I start to creep open the cabinet door and peek outside my little hiding space. Wait.
You start heading downstairs again, or?
Okay, so there's no one in the room?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I go ahead and creep my way back down and make my way towards the portal again, very quietly. Very quietly.
Okay. You go downstairs. You end up descending the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You do not see anyone. As you enter, so are you entering through the portal?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and go to the portal. I observe, though. Make sure that nothing's different as I walk through.
Peek one eye through just to check. Yes. Yeah. You walk through the portal, and you see. Give me a perception check.
New dice this time. Better. 14.
Okay. You see nothing, actually. You see no Leander, no Akira, no Osiris, none of them. You do notice.
Is it still the field?
From the battle, would you say?
Is it still the field? Like, it looks unchanged?
Yeah, field is it. Nothing has changed. You do see at the center of this field where a pool of the golden ichor blood from the creatures seeped out. You see it is now swirling in the center. And it is given a more opaque, is that the word? Look to it now.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you see the other two portals in the distance. You see the open field. You see no angels. You see no friends.
Okay, so you said I see the other portal?
The other two portals across, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I quickly jump in. What direction were they being dragged before? Do I see markings in the ground that reflect that? Or is this dream state just recreated brand new?
Wait, sorry. Could you repeat?
So when they were being dragged around and moved around, there should, in theory, be evidence of that in the grasses here. But is it like brand new?
You still see markings.
Oh, okay. There are markings.
You still see markings. Yeah, they're like it. From your perception, it wasn't the highest, but you are able to gather that things have been moved, but they're the same as when you left them, essentially.
Okay.
Like this isn't a new. It's not like a vision that was reset or anything like that.
Okay. Then I would like to follow the tracks of where they were dragged, in theory, where they moved.
Sure.
I guess they fly, so I guess they could have flown away with your bodies.
As you are slinking towards the marks, you hear a
oh, Tommy!
And you look over, and hiding in the tall stalks, a small horn sticks out. It's
oh, hey, little Almaraz. Here, boy. Here, right here. Come here.
It kind of slinks its head and looks around, left and right, and slowly hops, and then it takes 2 steps out, and once it's fully out, it goes and jumps and sprints to you, and then hides behind your leg.
Oh, cute. Hey. Does that mean that you can hear them, or are you just afraid in general? Because if you can hear them and track them better than me, then that might be useful. So let me know if they're here. Do you even understand me? I don't know why I'm talking to you. You're the only person here. Okay. Thing, not person. Okay. Where's your master at? Where's your friend? Where's your guy? Galen? Where is he at?
And you see he slowly points his horn towards the swirling pool.
Ooh, okay. That's
as he does this, you feel another hit from your back as another slow takes over you. You are now under the full effects of slow. You have lost your haste. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm even more tired. Oof. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best idea originally. But all right. Hey buddy, let's make our way over there. And I'll go ahead and just lumber over to the whirlpool.
Okay. As this occurs, we are going to close the scene on Delwyn. We are going to open Akira. Strange ravens. Strange mayor. Strange everything. You were giving me a insight check.
Oh, that's right. I was. Thanks for remembering that. Let's see. Insight. Okay, I wish I could inspire myself, but I can't. That's okay.
Leander, at this moment, you feel a sudden rejuvenation, and you feel like someone just healed you or gave you some sort of boost, or some spell affected you, but you feel good. You recover what was it, the amount, I believe 9 hit points to yours.
Suspect.
Who healed him last time? I don't. Anyway, I rolled a 16.
16. Okay. Things are very strange. Obviously, it couldn't have been that long that you guys were gone. And the mayor is acting very strange.
Mm.
The ending of that battle ended very strange too. But other than that, give me a wisdom save.
15?
15? Okay. I will say from here on out, there is a DC that you must hit a threshold for. I will give you periodic wisdom saves. Every time you fail, or every time you hit a certain threshold, the DC will lower. So right now it is extremely high. With a 15, it has been lowered. So you are struggling and you know something is off, but you're not quite able to shake off. You're not quite able to shake the offness.
Okay, all right.
Exactly. But, yeah. Osiris and Leander, give me perception checks. As Akira is figuring things out in her head, you two give me perception checks.
Nah.
No, nothing.
I'm not even going to tell you the number.
I got 19.
It's so low.
19. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Leander, you see.
I got an unnatural one.
An unnatural one.
Minus
Okay.
1.
You are flooded with.
Unnatural.
Wow, dude, we did it. This is what we were sent to do. We saved the village. Hooray! You see people frolicking around. You see over in the corner, you see a tall man with blonde hair. You see he's got 2 kids in his hands, and he's skipping down the street. You see the old lady from the hill. And you see she has tons of people around her. She has people that look very similar to her. It looks like maybe her kids and their kids and something like that. Everyone's around swarming her. Osiris, you notice some kids over in the corner, and you see little magma blobs that the kids are patting and throwing around like hotcakes. You recognize these magma blobs as the ones that set fire to, and now the kids are seemingly touching them with no damage and playing with them. You see several ravens, actually one raven on every single window of every single house standing there staring at you. And you will notice with 19, it's very high. You will also notice that there is no heartweed on any windows anymore. You notice that there is every single person, you were very perceptive when you first got there, and you noticed the amount of people, you noticed faces, different. It's not that big of a village. It's common to see. You notice that for every one person that you recognize, there are 3 others that are with them that are either friends or family, seemingly. It is almost like the village itself has tripled or quadrupled in size, and it is very much like these people are related in some sort. You also, actually all 3 of you will at this point feel a surge of sickly flowing energy hit you all. And you see no one else in the village is affected. They're all still prancing around and everything, but you all now have the effects of slow. You are it is hard for you to move now. And Osiris, you do also notice, it seems that, we'll stop there.
So, with the natural one, I'm guessing Leander's kind of just there, like...
Oh no,
Leander's
unnatural.
like-
Unnatural.
I rolled a
Okay.
2. I rolled
Yeah,
a 2.
so as he's like
Minus one.
celebrating, and I'm noticing all this,
He's not quite celebrating.
Okay.
He's still.
Leander just doesn't realize that he doesn't notice many of the things you do. That would be off. Or
He's not
doesn't
celebrating because Devin is still missing, so he's still very concerned about that.
It was he's not actually celebrating. But
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna lean over to Leander and be like, something's not right here.
I mean, we did what we came out to do,
But
that still doesn't explain what happened to Devin.
well, I'm just gonna point to. I'm not gonna say like anything. I'm just gonna point to all the things I saw. And
yeah, you can point them out to Leander.
Yeah.
Leander, you would now notice all of these things.
Something very strange is going on.
Right.
And what is with these ravens?
See, and Devin was giving me shit about shooting that one, and guess what? Guess who was right?
You want to try shooting another one?
No. You know ravens remember, like they communicate, right? They have some sort of way.
I'm pretty sure that's crows.
I think
And
it's
Devin
both,
says
and I
different.
don't think we want to find out right now. But you know what?
You all hear as you're talking, you hear, oh, and you see a little child has fallen right in front of you, and his dad picks him up and says, "Oh, come here, Othni. Don't worry, just brush yourself off." Yeah, you see, he takes that and he starts
Sorry.
leading his son there. He's the one who was holding two children before. And he says, "Oh, excuse me, sirs. I'm so sorry." And ma'am,
Oh,
Ariella is there. Yes.
Ariel is here, right? Is she not here?
Yes. No, I was trying to think of yes.
Osiris, what was that name he said?
I didn't catch
I
it.
would like to confirm that I'm not crazy.
What name? What name are you referring to?
Child's name that he said. You heard that, right?
I didn't.
I actually didn't hear what Nathan said.
I didn't either.
I was
I guess
hoping
Osiris.
Yeah,
I guess
That
Osiris is
tracks.
too, like, he's like still looking at all the things that, like, the ravens and all that, to like hear or see what happened, like, right in front of him, basically.
What
This is
what-
for the DM to Aaron. I heard Othniel, right? It kind of cut out a little bit.
Othni, sorry, not Othniel, Othni. It's not your last name. It's Othni. Yeah.
But isn't it though?
You see when you hear that and that kind of strikes it. You see as the little boy brushes himself off and you keep walking. You see the father has very luscious blonde hair. His son that he just spoke to has the similar blonde hair, but he has little horns sticking up on either side. And the other son that is next to him is a scrawny 10-year-old with blonde hair as well. You didn't quite see the other boy, but
Right.
All right. Okay. Let's.
Miss Akira, you are well versed in arcane matters. Is that right?
That would be correct. Yes.
What do you think about examining our surroundings here? And Miss Ariella, if you could double check that Mr. Phineas is all right, and maybe we refrain from waking up Mr. Kalen there. Just
no, he's doing great. And she kicks him in the shoulder, and and she goes, "Yeah, he's great."
yeah, let's keep him that way. I'm not entirely convinced he's not a part of this.
Who are you referring to? She kicked Phineas.
Kaylin.
Okay, Kaylin. Kaylin, she'll do the same thing too, and she's
She kicks him too. Oh,
she's not kicking them in the face. She's just like,
I guess so.
lightly, playfully kicking them. Yeah.
As they're like talking, I saw like the old lady. I'm gonna start walking over there.
Okay, cool.
Osiris, wait.
What? Just
You look like-
1 second. I wanna
You guys are
see
seeing
something.
An earlier version of reality, maybe? Like this is before they lost all the people.
No, because the guy Kingpin said we did it. Like the mayor said that we fixed it. Basically,
Mhm.
told us we
But if
fixed
the place is glitching, could it be crossing over? Bleeding timelines?
it. Good question.
Osiris, you walk over to the older woman.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
She is surrounded by what looks to be her family. She has an older gentleman with her. She has several middle-aged people who you would assume are her kids, and dozens of child-aged children. And you see they are at the end of the village towards the house. And you see some of them calling up, some of the kids like, oh, calling up, and there are other kids who are at the house itself. The large house with many bedrooms, calling up, and they're chasing each other and picking dandelions. And
Hey, Miss Old Lady, how's it going?
oh, Cyrus, thank you so much.
You didn't introduce me to all these people.
Oh, these people. Oh, they aren't important. Don't worry about them. Did you like your tea?
Yeah, the tea was very good.
I do love mixing in my own concoctions. This is my eldest. And he comes forward and goes, hello, sir. I am Timothy. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Timothy, I don't think we met before.
No, I can't say that I have, but my mother has been telling me everything about you. I am so glad to finally meet you. You all are saviors. You saved us all.
Yeah, it's just the name of the business. Wait, I didn't see you guys in the house earlier. Where are you guys at?
That's because we're dead. That's because we were out on a vacation.
Who said dead? I was not looking up. Was that Nathan or?
So that was Nathan.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I knew it.
if you're dead, how are you? Or on vacation? How are you? How are you here?
We got back now. Don't you see? And he points over, and you see that in the distance, you see a bunch of cattle and large wagons, and a bunch of supplies being unloaded. And you see, and he goes, we were just out having a picnic in the woods before the supplies arrived. They arrive every month. It's such a blessing.
Picnic in the woods. Where at?
You see, he points over, and as he points, you see under his garments, you notice his from like his shoulder, the underneath his armpit is the flesh is gone.
Okay, so
And then in a split second, it reforms and it's back. And he points over. Oh, just over by the rocks over there. There's a nice river. It's so. Would you like to go with us? We still have some. And he picks up a picnic basket and shows you it's got plenty of great fruits and sandwiches. We have plenty of extra.
So at this point, can I like? I don't know.
Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Let's go, Osiris. Figure this crap out.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
That's
So
3 on the left.
you roll the d20, and at the top left there should be your saving throws, your pluses or minuses.
Nah. Nah.
Oh, 13.
13. Okay. So same thing I will give you to, Akira. Just for you as Daniel, your DC to pass is very high. With a 13, you do lower the DC though for your next attempt. So.
Okay. And so can I also like? So can I look at the? Like I already know they're dead, but can I like look over the faces? Because I looked at the bodies that were in the wagon earlier.
That's true. He did. Damn it.
Can I like see if I like recognize any of the faces?
Yes. Give me a history or investigation.
Okay.
That's not the ones you would have given Liz.
No, I wasn't making that face. I was making a face of he's examining them for the dead bodies that he had looked at, the pieces of dead bodies that he'd looked at earlier. I was editing that in my mind and cutting back
You got a what?
the imagination of the dead bodies.
12.
12. Yeah. No one. I mean, they were cut up, chopped. You don't recognize. No, unfortunately not. As this happens, you see the mayor is gathering everyone to the large open center. They're setting up tables and they're putting streamers up and they're preparing what seems to be a feast of some sort. And you see. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You see him pat the older gentleman you saw before on the back. And his two sons, he goes down and ruffles the one's head and sends them on their way and welcomes all the family members of all the others and greets them in.
Yeah, so I'll look over at him and I'll be like, we can do a picnic. Just I'll meet you in there in a second. Let me grab the others. And I'm gonna start walking back to the rest of the people.
Absolutely. I welcome you there. And you see he turns around and walks back to his family with, like, pointing at you, like...
Is Tommy
You all...
around?
Give me a perception check, Akira.
Ugh.
At this moment, you all once again hear a... Caw! Caw! Caw!
Oh boy.
It reverberates in the back of your head and it is not entering your ears. It is almost like the sound is originating in the back of your heads. All three of you give me a wisdom save.
Come on, guys. Roll bell.
Thank goodness. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
I've got a negative on the wisdom save, but I rolled high.
Oh no.
17.
17? Okay.
11.
11, all right. Akira?
I got a 14.
14. Okay. This sudden reverberating is jarring for you all, and you kind of shudder and kind of like look around looking for what that was, but you see nothing. You were looking for Tommy, correct?
Yes. And for that, I rolled a 17.
17. Okay.
Numbers.
17. You don't see Tommy at the moment. You could definitely ask someone about him, though, if you are curious in finding him.
I just feel like they're in on this. I don't know. Yeah, she'll just ask somebody if they've seen him or the other girl, Petra, running around.
Petra, yes. You do see Petra. Petra is with the kids. She's doing what she did before, except she has a much larger throng. She is organizing children. They're setting up, they're making little paper mache, animals in the corner, and they're twisting sticks around to make cool little sculpture kind of a thing. And you do see her at the center towards this.
Yeah, I'll just go up and ask her if she's seen Tommy.
Oh, Tommy? I can't say that I have. He was around a minute ago, but him and his dad, they go out everywhere. They might be out for the next 2 days. Who knows? Tommy.
His father. I thought his father was. Where is his father? Where do he and his father go?
Oh well, they a lot of times leave. Actually, the walls. They go out the backside. They exit and they'll explore for days. They go camping out there. His father is a great adventurer. He has such a knowledge of all the different trees and animals and things. He's mapped out the entire continent basically.
And interesting. Well, thanks. Are all the other kids that from earlier present still though?
Yeah, them and more.
Okay.
Akira, as you are observing the children as they're playing, give me a perception check.
Well, I'm rolling mid-range for these perception checks. It's a lot of them, though. 16.
16. You notice that the boy who stumbled earlier and was with the older man is now in the congregation of all the kids. This was the sickly boy that you met for once. You didn't really have too much of an interaction. He did go around, though. He was ushered around by Petra, and you see he is clutching a little booklet, and he's showing his friends. Look.
And he looks healthy now, basically?
Yeah.
Akira will walk over and be like, what have you got there? Trying to not look so intimidating.
Oh, these, and Petra comes over and puts her. These are his special treasures. Why don't you show them? Come on, Athene, show them. And you see he goes, oh, okay. And he shows you, and on there you see signatures of Osiris, Leander, Akira, Kaylin, and Ariella.
When did we? I don't remember signing.
Give me
Devin?
a
Yes.
history check.
Okay.
There's no Devin.
Okay.
Did we find something when we first signed up for this?
Actually, you don't even need to roll history for this. You recall that when you were first greeted by all of the kids at the beginning, you all were given a bunch of things. They threw on a bunch of necklaces, different things like that. This child came across and asked for autographs, and you all. He wanted a little autograph to see the visitors.
I didn't sign it. Devin didn't, right?
He specifically
Devin did not sign.
Specifically refused to because I hate kids. Yes, comes in clutch.
I remember that scenario. I don't remember signing a thing, which is why this tripped me out so bad. But that's crazy. Okay, so
Akira, you didn't outwardly, but he came. I
and I
just
didn't
met him.
say I didn't.
asked.
So
no, because Leander and Osiris signed, and then I asked, and I said, Akira Ariella, would you sign? And you were like, yeah, whatever, and then moved on.
all
So
right.
you, in your own words, did sign.
Dang. Well, good
So-
job. I was like, that's
You didn't
so weird.
volunteer it like Leander most definitely did. But you didn't say no.
Can I?
And you see a flash. You see a flash. His book, the pages flash green, like split second, and you barely caught it. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Can I also make like an Arcana check or something for
Sure, yeah.
like kind of
What are you looking for?
book? She wants to see like, does it seem like it's just a normal book now that she's got like, is there magic weaved into it? Is there something going on with it that she can?
Yeah, give me the wisdom save and then roll your Arcana check.
Wisdom save is a 19.
19. Okay.
Yep.
Pretty good.
And
Good job.
then what did I say? I'm doing a Arcana check.
Mhm.
No, Arcana. That's a dirty 20 for the Arcana. I'm really good at Arcana.
Dirty 20. Yes. You see this flash of green. You realize, with your innate knowledge, with you and your sister, the paths that you have treaded, your deity that you follow, the different tasks that you are sent to do, you recognize the parchment that this is laid out on is the same parchment that is used to sign pacts with devils and demons. It is not inherently magical in of itself. The pages don't hold any power, but the power comes within the signing and the whoever the dealer is. But you would recognize it as inherently that parchment paper, which you would also, with that roll I will give you, is also the same parchment that the gentleman in the woods that you guys killed, where his letter was, is the same exact parchment. It is also the same parchment that Kaylin is carrying with information about the mission, as well as it is the same parchment that was in the portal with the laying bodies.
And the same parchment that when handed to you earlier today.
Wait, with the what bodies?
You went into a portal, so there were two portals in.
Oh yes,
the
okay, yeah. I got you.
Yes.
I got you. And does she know how you? Oh, God, sorry.
No. Sorry, ask your question.
Does she know how you break, like how you would undo a contract that you made with the devil?
So as you are thinking, you're like, as soon as it clicks for you, you realize, oh no. Your wisdom save, you take and you open your eyes. It is pitch black outside. You are on your back, being dragged. You feel around you, you have a net wrapped around you. You feel a lot of skin on you. And as you push, you realize there are multiple bodies being dragged along. And you hear as you're being dragged. It is pitch black outside. You cannot move. You are restrained. And you have a bunch of bodies that's being dragged along. Is there anything you would like to do?
Okay, that's really random. Well, she thinks to herself, she's definitely been in kinkier scenarios, but no, okay. Question.
Dang.
I can't. It's pitch dark, and we're being dragged.
You can make out trees. That is really all through every shuffle and the shuffling of bodies. You can make out that you are in a forest. That is really all that you can. And yeah.
Okay. She needs to wake her friends up somehow.
I know. Me too, and I have nothing for this, really.
Can I figure, ideally she'd want to keep quiet so they don't know that she's awake, but at the same time, I don't want to keep being dragged, and so we're going to try something. Can I try to start
Fire.
singing in humming, chanting, praying sort of a thing, and like this like little prayer from her prayer book. Well, not that she can read it, but she knows it. And I'm going to try to use counter charm, so that way any friendly creature within 30 feet of me gets advantages against being frightened and charmed. And she's hoping that maybe, because if we're being like
That's
effective
so
mentally,
pretty.
she might be able to like help them get out of it. That's what she
Sure, yeah, go ahead. I will say, because this is audible and you are
Yep.
speaking,
Yep. It's
you
what it is.
understand the consequences there. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know what else to do, so we're gonna try.
Maybe she could do it quiet enough that only the bodies that are squishing her in can hear her.
Hold on, let me see one more thing.
You by all means may try.
Oh, that's such a beautiful image, though, of you or creepy image of you caught in this pile of bodies
I know.
and you start humming a song.
I could try to thaumaturgy a sound away from her first, and then see if they get distracted and give her a second.
You may. Absolutely, if you'd like to.
She'll try that. She's gonna try to thaumaturgy.
Let's go, Akira.
The sound of something like snarling, like something a big animal, something that could be like a snarling growl, something that might be
Okay.
and
Just off
like,
into the distance.
off in the distance somewhere, and
Okay. Yeah, you make a snarl, and you hear as you're being dragged. And you hear, is that not coming through?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Might have to be louder.
It's not gonna come through. It's whatever.
I mean, I heard a little bit. I didn't.
You hear a snarl and a growling, and you feel you are no longer being dragged. You hear as paw prints begin to, and you hear a sort of a limp as steps go through, and they start walking towards the woods. You cannot see this. You're
Sure.
able to tell. You can hear well enough.
Okay. So quickly, she's gonna try to start, like I said, doing her little like prayer chant
Sure.
thing, and
Okay.
try to free up her buddies from whatever's got
Sure.
them.
Would you like to give a demonstration, or?
I have zero clue what a prayer chant sounds like. I feel like that would be
Do it, Izzy. Just hum a random tune. All panic like.
hum
It's
the tune that we sent to the Discord.
It's probably in Infernal, because probably in Celestial as well. I don't know what language her god would be. I guess it's a god, so it's Celestial. Probably in Celestial, but I don't. And she's just it's probably kind of haunting and creepy. So it sounds a little terrifying, but it's good.
Sure, yeah. The haunting music fills the air. It's this dark, desolate, no birds singing, hauntingly fills and echoes because there's so much space. And you hear a huh? To the side. Osiris and Leander. You are amidst talking. You see Akira walk off a little distance. She looks over at a boy. Leander, you won the one you noticed from before that fell. Osiris, you noticed the same thing as well. As she's talking, you guys turn for a second and look back, and Akira is no longer there. She's gone.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm
Right.
gonna lean over and be like, I believe all these people are dead that we don't know.
Okay. I find that comforting, because if Miss Akira and my servant were dead, that would mean I would see them. So that's good. I'm a bit less confident now in that we are also here with the dead people.
You at this moment also realize you don't see Ariella either.
Well, hell, what are we supposed to be doing?
Where's everybody going?
We've got you and me. We've just got combat skills. How are we losing all the mages?
I
We're
don't
kind
know.
of useless in things like this.
You see the mayor comes over to you and pats you both on the back like, come join the festivities. Come on. And you hear a tune starts to be played by the orchestral people in there, and they start playing out the tune and you see the tune slowly shifts from a lively, upbeat harmonica and drums and other things like that to a hauntingly eerie, soothing, majestic, celestial chant. And you hear they're still going about it, but you see that the music has changed. They're still playing as fast as you can, but it seems to be weird. And the mayor start pushing you forward. Both of you give me a wisdom save at advantage.
Ooh. All right. It's a good thing I got that advantage.
18.
That would be that would be an 11.
Okay.
At advantage, Aaron.
The other roll was a natural 1, which would have been a 0.
Osiris, you hear this strange singing, and you feel the pressure from the mayor, and all of a sudden that pressure seems to grow on your body. You feel more than just your back, a hand on your back. You feel a full limb, and then you feel someone's head resting on your shoulder, and you feel someone's stomach leaning on your butt, and you feel someone's legs entangled in yours, and you're these sensory overload as all of a sudden you blink and you are in pitch black darkness. Leander, as you are being led along, Osiris disappears. You are being led along, and you see the mayor. Oh, you are going to enjoy this. And you see he beckons. He beckons over the man from before, and he beckons him over. I want you to meet someone, and he beckons this man over, and the man, of course, and starts walking over to you. You see his son is trailing behind him. You can't quite make out the son. He's a little timid, but following behind. And you see the one thing you do notice is a leaf gold wreath of a necklace around the boy's neck. And you see this man come up to you. Give me an insight check.
This is Oswald's son?
No, this is the blonde gentleman that had 2 young boys walking with him. One of them tripped, which was Othni, the one with horns, who was the sickly child. And then the other son is leading behind him.
What was I rolling again? Perception?
Insight.
Insight.
Well, I suck at both.
Oh no.
I rolled a 16 though.
That is very good. You didn't need much more than a 5 to realize this man is
It's
your
me.
father.
Yeah, and the kid's me.
The child, you see, ushers to the front and sticks out his hand. It is you, your younger self.
Yeah, I got that. But with horns, right?
No, you do not have horns. The other child, Othni, has the horns, the sickly one.
It was your brother. I said it was your brother. I said Othni's your brother, and I don't know how to...
We thought we were joking, but we were right.
He'll crouch down to the kid's level. Right, son, what's your name?
And you see he straightens up, and his dad like pats him on the back, and he goes, Leander Othniel of this. You see his mouth, jaw drops. This could be yours. You only need to ask. And he shakes your hand and he's, nice to meet you.
Pulls at the necklace his mother gave him before he left. Is it still there?
Hey, I have that one too. And he looks down and where'd you get yours from? My mom made me this one.
He stands back up to the mayor's height. Friend, you have exactly 10 seconds to tell me where my servant is before I become significantly less civil.
I am so sorry. He must be lost in the festivities. Let's go join the others. And you see he
grabs him by the collar.
Oh, sir. And he tries to push back on you.
5 seconds.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're. I'm so sorry. And you see the other gentleman grabs you by the throat. Your father is now holding you, grasping at your throat. Give me a wisdom save.
Roll up.
Nat 20.
You got it.
Nat 20. So a 19.
Okay. As your father's fingers grasp around your neck, they don't grip. They're not trying to choke you. It's almost a lovingly gesture. You see, he grabs you by the throat and he leans closer to your ear. Son, and you are in pitch blackness. You are now entwined with Osiris and Okira and Ariella and Galen in a
Osiris
small
has
enclosed space of nets. At this moment,
Up in weirder situations.
Akira, you hear singing next to you, and you all hear a growl not too far from you. You all cannot see. Actually, everyone roll me a d6.
Wait, you said Akira here singing next to her as well?
No, sorry, Akira is. You all hear Akira.
Okay. I was like, wait.
2, 4. Okay, Leander, you are on the outside of the sack, and you can see a hellhound that is growling at you all.
Oh.
You see he runs over and he starts charging. You see spittle and a drenched end of the net where you would assume he has been dragging you along. And he is currently charging towards that.
Is it the same hellhound from before?
You're not sure. As he charges, though, he does have a bit of a limp. And so you can assume he has taken some damage.
Right. And that's all we see?
That is all. It is pitch black. You are in a forest. You're being dragged. If you would like, you guys can give me perception checks. Osiris, Akira, it will be at disadvantage just because of the position you all are in.
And how are we restrained exactly? Like, is it like we're tied up, or just we're all in this net together? So
You're just in a net. Right now, it is slack. So it is not hold tight if you would like to try something.
Yeah.
So you can move a little bit more freely. You're still kind of entwined, though. You have bodies and meshing up against your body, so it's a little difficult. But what were your rolls?
I
4.
got 14.
Nice. Leander?
13.
13. Okay. Leander, Akira, you notice around you dense woods. You also see behind you a walled enclosure. Very akin to the wall around the village. Osiris, you notice a pool some 60 yards back, a large lake almost, more like a pond, I guess, in its size, and you see a trail of ooze or liquid kind of almost following in the trail behind you all, and large engorged drag marks where presumably you would have been dragged out of. Other than that, you guys do not see anything else or notice anything else of interest. Osiris, you do notice. Actually, no. The Hellhound is now charging towards the end. What would you all like to do?
Do I have my weapons?
They're still on your body, yes. If you could get to them, that is a good question.
Right. I'd mostly just like to get my shield.
Your shield is stuck to your back. It would be almost impossible.
You should try to get out of the net, maybe, if you can. You're the
Wait,
outside.
did the angels really take the time to restrap my shield to my back after they knocked us out? Did they
That's
really?
a good question. That is true. Okay. It would have been a giant
I
pile.
can see them resheathing the sword so it doesn't stab anyone by accident, but the shield?
The shield is in the midst of you all. It is not strapped to you, but it is still, you are tightly wound up. So it will be less hard to get it, but still difficult.
Could I
Try.
reach for a knife? Like one of my
you
knives?
may. Osiris, where on your body are your knives? Are they at your waist, your feet?
Where
Or-
are
That's true. I mean,
in my butt.
I have one, like
prison
two,
pocket?
like under my arms, and then I have like one at my like thigh.
Okay. You would not be able to
Sexiest
get
place
to them.
to grab a dagger.
Leander or Akira would be able to attempt to get your dagger if you would like to tell them. You all see the hound charging, and so you have a matter of seconds. It is do or die now.
Yeah. So
What would you like to do?
one of you grab my knife, one of my knives, at my thigh and
In the pocket! In the pocket!
Grab my inner thigh.
You know what? Akira will go and reach the knife while telling Leander to get out of the net because he's on the outside. Get out of the net.
Yes. He's gonna get the heck out of Dodge
And she's gonna grab the dagger.
grab his shield.
Try to
Okay.
A little higher.
Akira-
A little higher.
Okay, Akira. Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh boy. Oh,
Whoa.
boy.
Leander, you give me a
How smooth is she
athletics
trying to
check.
make this?
Yeah, Kira, you roll that sleight of hands check.
She's all good at never mind. Anyway, 12.
Does she have advantage?
She's a little flustered.
12. Okay,
I
you
think
were
she
able
should get
to
advantage
the
because
dagger
there
out.
was consent.
You're able to get 12 is easy enough. 12 is easy enough. Leander, give me an athletics check.
Yes. Leander finally getting to do something he's good at.
Woo!
Woo!
What was it? Sorry.
24.
Okay, Leander, you are able to struggle and plop yourself out of the net. You are like half of your body is out, half of it is in. You see a hellhound barreling towards you. Akira, you are able to get Osiris's dagger. I will say you have mechanically one more round before this hellhound reaches you all.
Okay. I'm gonna try to cut us out as best we can. You know, cut a hole in the net.
Give me an attack roll. That will be without. I don't believe you're proficient with daggers. Yes, no.
Actually, I have a +4 to hit for the dagger on my stat sheet. So.
Oh, you do. I see. Yeah, I see. Awesome.
So that's a 15.
Daggers are pretty simple.
15. Excellent. You are able to cut a hole big enough that it will take you. It will take you all of next turn to get out of, but you are at least out. Like the hole is there.
All right.
Leander, are you doing anything?
Grabbing my shield. Was that part of my last roll?
Technically no, but now that there is space in the, it's not as cramped. I will say you'd be able to do that.
Okay. So I'd like to get my shield, ideally.
Sure.
As Osiris,
at this point,
as Osiris is still like in the middle, clumped up, can't move. Y'all better do something.
I'm working on it.
Leander, as you are grabbing your shield, you, rather than hear or see, you smell the hairs in your nostril singe, and you smell sulfur, and it just burns your senses, and you see a hellhound that is now barreling towards you. Everyone roll me initiative.
Let's go, guys. Kill this dog.
Kill the dog.
Like a Nala killed that one dog.
What a pool.
Wait, what?
Nala killed a dog at some point.
It was a pet.
Yeah, the guard dog for a jewelry store. But it was like a family jewelry store.
Did she steal it all jewels?
Mm-hmm. She just straight up killed this dog.
She did, to be fair, I don't think she meant to. She used shocking grasp because it was biting her. But yeah, she killed the dog.
Did not mean to. And I think I did warn her. I was like, you are taking the chance that you will kill this dog. You know that, right? It might not, but it might.
And she's like, okay.
No. Yeah, robbed a family jewelry store and killed their dog.
Love it.
Wow.
But it was to get a diamond for resurrecting a toll, so.
That's true. The toll was not told. Animals were injured in the process of bringing her back.
Karhala was also not told. She would have taken issue.
All right. So give me those rolls.
14.
Oh, sorry.
Osiris 14. At 25 to 20. Anyone? No. Okay. 15 to 20.
18.
18, Leander. Okay. 10 to 15. 5 to 10. What is yours again?
9. Oh, wait, no, that's not. I rolled a 9. Plus 2, 11. Just kidding. I have 11.
Okay. All right. At this moment,
Kidding, actually.
right as this hellhound is pouncing on Leander, Osiris, you had the higher perception roll. You hear from the distance to where you know that pond was, and you look over and you see Delwyn walking through the pond.
Yo! It's a yellow.
As you're saying yo, Leander is being assaulted. So Leander.
Wait, I'm here. Literally, I'm here. Yep. Oh, okay. Yes. For some reason, in my mind, we were still in the vision. We're in the trippy realm. So I was like, oh, it's fake me. Okay. So I walk up and see all of them like pulling themselves out of this netting kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
And a hellhound on Leander.
Yes. So Leander does a.
You came up out of the pool? He came up out of the pool?
Mm-hmm.
Does a 13 hit?
Nah, not even
Okay.
close.
So he attempts to attack you. You were prepared for this. Completely whiffs.
Yeah, braced with the
Past you, and
shield, ready for it.
And then yes, Delwyn, you are you emerge from what you saw the pool in the other portal, and now you emerge in a pitch black night. You see forests around you. You see a wall to your right, and you have emerged from a pond. You also see your friends, who are some 100 yards down, 150 yards down.
Well, crud apples. Okay, and I run over. Let's go. And I focus my little
so
magic
it will
piece that
take
I
you.
have tucked into a pocket, but it's all kind of clipped together, and I flip it open to the pages I need and run over.
Okay, Osiris.
Is Phineas still with us?
Phineas is. You'll remember that both him and
Kaylin,
they're both in the net, as well as Ariella. She is not moving. None of those three are.
Where's Temmie? Oh, Daywin has Temmie.
Leander, your move.
Right. I guess.
Oh
I'm
yes,
just
you guys
gonna-
see as Delwyn enters and starts running toward you, see a little doop, 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 hopping behind him as Temmie comes to
I
you.
don't think Leander sees shit. I think he's in the middle of getting mauled by a hellhound.
Mhm.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna swing. Actually, I can get my sword right now that I'm out.
Yes. I will say to get it would be your action. To try and. Oh no! Wait, you have it on your hip. Never mind. Yeah.
Like a normal ass night.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll just take both my standard boring attacks against him. And holy. That would be dirty 20 and a 24 hit.
Both hit.
Let's
And
go.
that'll be This is the one thing I'm good at, guys. That'll be 20 points of slashing damage, and he is slowed by 10 feet.
Got it.
You mean you're more than just a pretty face? Wow, I'm impressed.
I am.
You see these wounds gouge him deeply. He is already a little wounded, and you see he kind of cowers away as you hit him.
Don't tell me
Um,
you're doing
Biting
dogs
me.
now.
You were
And-
biting me. Don't make me feel bad about killing you.
Anything else, Leander?
And then with I think with how rough this thing already looks, I'm pretty confident that we can take it out pretty quick, right?
Absolutely. It's on its last
Okay.
legs.
Okay.
It's literally
Yeah.
one hit away.
That'll be it for me then.
Okay, Osiris, you're
I'm gonna try to keep his attention on me
Sure.
and away from that.
you definitely have it. Yep.
So I'm still in the net,
Throw my
right?
shield, get it to fetch.
You are in the net, yes.
So would I have to use a turn to get out of it?
Yes. So your turn, unless you want to do a spell, you could cast a spell from the spot you were in.
Well, so
or
since
something else.
since a couple bodies are out of there, do I have like room to move now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Could I potentially take one of my knives and throw it? Like just kind of take one, like
yeah,
stick my
I would
hand
say
out
I would
the
say so.
hole and throw it. Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And
You just give me an attack roll.
I just see a hand poking out, just lightly Check it.
Where's the? I forget what it's plus. Would that be plus dexterity or strength?
If it's a throw, are you proficient with
Dexterity.
thrown weapons?
Yeah. I'd have to look at
Correct
that.
me if I'm wrong. I don't think thrown weapons is a proficiency thing. I think it's just if you're proficient that weapon, you can use the thrown property of that weapon if it can be thrown. Like
That is correct.
Got it.
Like,
If it has the thrown property.
if it
Got
has a
got
thrown
got
property.
Okay, so then
But
it would
daggers
just be
do.
your. So it would be your dex then.
Okay, so 15.
15 barely hits. So roll damage.
What's the? I don't have the dagger written down.
It's
The dagger-
D4
one d4 plus whatever.
plus
Your dex.
Plus your dagger.
D4.
Oh wait, did you add your proficiency as well?
You should have sneak
dexterity?
attack too, right? Oh wait, Bloodhunter, never mind.
Your
Yeah,
proficiency
I rolled a 11.
plus
Yeah.
I add plus 4 for dexterity.
plus your
Okay,
proficiency.
and then plus your proficiency.
Where's that at?
It's probably plus
Underneath.
3.
It's probably down the middle column. Yeah, it's probably 3.
Everyone's plus 3, so
So-
you're
Okay, so it would be an 18 then, so you would do full
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
So what was that damage?
Of a D4. 2.
2. Okay.
what's
you
your dex?
see it. The one. Did you add your dex modifier? Plus 4?
No, 6.
6. Okay. So as you see it, the thing actually, the one shoulder that was bad for it, it's limping on. You see it hits the other shoulder and it face plants into the ground, and all the life drains out of it. You see the magma flowing, almost like not runes, but like markings on it die and fade, and there's no longer any. You all are escaping a net. You see your traitorous Delwyn.
Why are you killing
running towards
dogs
you
now?
I
seem
am going
really
to run to the bathroom,
domesticated.
but I will be 30 seconds. So you all.
Should
wait.
we just take an
Okay.
early break? It's been almost 2 hours, so I have to use
I'd be
restroom
down
too.
for.
I guess since 6:30, sure. It's only been.
Well, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. But
Yeah, that's fine. We can take a break here. Sure.
Sure.
Alright.
I gotta use restroom too. That's why I'm saying. Might as
Okay.
well.
Let's do it. Everyone who's watching, hello.
What is good?
No one else.
No.
You thought.
Aaron's back.
Oh.
I'm back too. Just give me one second to turn my camera on.
Yeah, Liz is making chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
Nathan, you're doing phenomenal. I am loving it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was just like, the glitches are perfect. The weaving what we're doing into the story, amazing. It's really good.
I am glad. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Just wait, it'll get worse.
Overturned.
Also, Nathan, I need you to know,
Mhm.
every time you do the glitches, I get jump scare. Every time.
Same. It's so stressful. I'm like, I'm looking.
I'm surprised because I feel like over the screen it doesn't
No,
do
it
much
works.
justice, but
It's working.
No, it's working. The first time you did it, like, my body was in fight or flight for like 20 minutes after.
I thought I was tripping. I was like, did I make that up in my head? I'm like, did I?
wait, which time?
I don't remember, honestly, but I was like, did he actually say something, or did I just make that
No,
up?
it was the mayor.
Oh, the little
What did he
glitch.
say?
That got me.
I don't know. Whenever he said something about dead, like I was like, what? Did I just hear the word dead because I wanted to hear the word dead? Did I just?
Yeah.
Good.
And like the conversation that Osiris had earlier, there was no glitch, but I had been bracing myself for one so it wouldn't scare me,
Oh yeah.
and it didn't happen.
See, that's how horror movies get you. They build up the anticipation and then nothing, and then you're like, oh, that's okay, and then they get you.
You're sick. I don't watch horror movies for a reason.
I don't either.
Same.
Very rarely. I'm not a big.
Although I definitely on me for the one shot, and that I leaned super into the Eldritch horror stuff.
Yeah.
This is on me, guys. My bad. I DM it well. I don't play it well. I get freaked out. I do
You're like Travis.
Yes.
Waiting on Miss Elizabeth. Can't start. You're the crucial person.
Oh.
You are the traitor. They can't kill the traitor without the traitor being there. Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you. Oh my goodness, guys, she made me
Wow.
a sandwich.
What a great wife.
Wow,
what
you
a great
really,
wife.
really. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that on live. It's fine.
Hey,
You all good?
coward.
Did you get food?
He domesticated her quick. Apparently,
Oh.
like
What happened?
I said, you domesticated her quick, huh? Here's
Yeah.
your wife for like 6 months, and she's sandwiches. Liz,
I tried to
you
stop
know you're
myself.
not, you stoop. You were
But the urge was too strong.
It took Jared like a year to get me to make a sandwich.
Nah, it's a sign of love, and
I
I
was
know
weak.
that Nathan makes you sandwiches, so it works out.
Okay,
Or at least
we are back in. Delwyn is
Oh, wait,
charging
music
towards
back
the rest
going.
of you. The one that betrayed you all and kidnapped you and gave you up to the Hellhound and Angels.
DM,
So now we're
quick question.
killing little dogs now. But he is smirking about it because it's funny.
DM, before I respond, I have a question. Did Delwyn join the household before or after Lee's dad died?
Before.
That's what I thought.
He was there right before.
right before he got sick.
He was found out very quickly and actually tasked to do some research and
I tried to help.
some menial tasks related to medicine.
But he
and
showed up-
arcane.
He showed up right around the time Lee's dad got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When your mom found me.
Right.
It's been kind of crazy. Oh, I'm glad I found you guys. Are you all right?
Oh, that's right. The Hellhound's dead. I was like, there's a Hellhound. Okay.
Before you get within arm's reach of Leander, you
can't even blink, and his blade is at your throat.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I do step forward because I am looking you up and down in the sense that your mom wanted me to protect you. And when that happens, I'm like, whoa, hey, what's this about? What's going on? Now I'm confused if you're even real.
So where did you go? You like disappeared, and it was us in a weird dream.
I didn't go anywhere. You all went somewhere. They dragged you off down here. Those two angels,
But why
wherever
weren't
they were,
you dragged off with us?
I don't know. You all just collapsed, and then they started picking you up, and they didn't seem to notice me. I don't know why. I feel like I stand out.
I'm only gonna ask you once. Who the
Are
hell
you gonna lower that?
No. Who the hell are you?
Edwin? Nothing's changed since we came
What's
down
your-
here.
What's your family name? Where are you from? These people made me realize I don't rightly know anything about you.
Why does that matter? None of that matters at all. It's the past is the past.
It matters because you happened to show up right around the same time my father got sick.
It's a
And he
stupid
died.
coincidence.
Is
You
it?
think I made your dad sick? Is that what you think?
I don't know what I think.
What would I gain from that? Why would I do that?
Where are you from, Darwin?
I'm up north.
Where up?
Very big.
Darwin, you know I don't like repeating myself, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. And his blade kind of presses in to your neck just
all
enough.
right.
to sting.
If it matters that much to you. And DM, do you have a place other than the name I'd given it? Did you have a name for where Devlin is from?
That's
Okay.
no the spot you gave me.
Okay. If you're aware of one of the other dukes, Everon, I'm from his lands.
And that's where Kaylin's from. Right? DM?
Yes. You have seen a mark on Kamen that would attach him to the dukedom there,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't necessarily mean he was from there.
Right. But he's associated with that duke.
Yes.
Are you
I'm
now,
not-
or have you ever been associated with the duke there?
Well, and he does kind of like be at a loss for words for a good minute, or not a full minute, but for a few seconds. There's a loss for words. He goes, "No."
Insight.
Yeah, you can roll, but I would say just Devlin's basic face right now is giving him disadvantage.
What's the name of this duke again?
Everon.
How can you spell that for me?
Eaveron.
Everon. Okay, thank you.
As y'all are having this conversation, Osiris is kind of disinterested, and he's going to grab his dagger from Akira and then the hound and like clean it off.
Mm-hmm.
Osiris, you see 3 companions now. Bodies are dropping left and right. Now 3 of them are not stirring.
So,
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Ariella has now joined Kaylin and Phineas in the net, unmoving.
Wait, she wasn't there before.
No, she was. Remember I said she was not stirring. She was in the net with you, but...
Yeah.
And there's, like, Kaylin and Phineas are still, like, beat up, right?
Their bodies have been healed. So mechanically, they are, like, relatively high health. They have just been through traumatic injuries, so their body is kind of like in a coma state, I guess.
They're not actively dying.
Yeah, they're stabilized.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to wake first Ariella and then the other two.
Sure.
Shaking them or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a 10 for mine.
I got an 18.
Yeah. He is lying through his teeth. Definitely the stutter, darting eyes, the whole nine. He's starting to sweat. Listen, there's no connection between me and the other. It's just no.
Akira, Osiris, both of you give me either an Arcana check or a Medicine check. As I assume, Akira, you would be looking at your sister as well.
Yeah, she's zoned in on this conversation, but she is checking out her sister because doesn't like that she's still unconscious.
7 for medicine.
1 for Arcana.
For Arcana. Okay.
That is what I'm good at.
That is true. And Akira, you have realized from what your sister has told you in the past, things that you have encountered. You understand that your sister, there was a big turning point in y'all's lives where you went on a mission and bad things happened. The very little that she was able to tell you seems vaguely similar to and you viewing the child and seeing the parchments and all these things. There's odd similarities that in her life seem to be reoccurring. And her 21 is great. Her mental state was already weak. You saw as she seized out just from the mention of Baylor. She's had traumatic dreams, other things like that. She takes psychic damage at various points. It is possible that her mind is, after undergoing not only her first signed, basically memory erasure that happened the last time you guys had an incident, now a secondary, overwhelming, memory altering thing. It is possible her memory is disheveled. And so her body seems to be quite fine. Even Osiris, you can tell from the low roll, you can tell her body is perfectly fine in this instance, full health. But Akira, you would know her mind is not okay.
Rough.
She's stable, breathing, but yeah. Sorry, Leander, no, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. And then when we'll kind of realize how bad he's lying right now. He's at least self-aware. He goes, listen, I know. Listen, I promise, and this is full honesty. I don't want to get into, the past, but I can promise you, I don't think it's related at all, okay? None of this, it wouldn't make any sense. My stuff isn't this kind of stuff. I promise.
Well, then tell me, Devin, what good the word of a liar is.
Well, it's not like you
trust.
dared to ask before. Maybe I would have told you. Listen,
my past doesn't matter. Right now does. And right now, I'm trying to keep you alive. So I'd just like to try to get you home to your mom. If that's all right with you.
And who's to say you won't kill me soon as my back's turned?
I feel like I've had many opportunities to try to do that before. So why now?
Okay, all right. Leander, is there something specific of why you think Daywin's out to get you now, or just a general uneasiness from everything going on, which makes sense for everyone to be on edge?
It does.
But this seems to be a little more.
As Akira asks this question, and you all are in the midst of conversation, you all feel vroom, and you hear a gong. As you now realize this slowing effect that the three of you didn't quite understand before, now you can see ripples and waves flowing over the walls. When you would know the reach of this is now expanding, and it hits you all as you're talking.
This thing is powerful.
Why were you unaffected? Why didn't you sign?
What do you
Why
mean?
don't you seem to exist?
I exist. What are you talking about? Listen. We can talk later. I'll tell you more later if you want me to, but it doesn't have anything to do right now. And right now, there's a big freaking clock outside of the portal wherever we're at right now. There's a giant clock tower thing just right in the middle of the town. I got out initially because they were chasing me, and then I circled back for you guys. So if I wanted you to die, there you go. I could have just left you all here, dragged away by this hellhound, but I didn't. So there's your bit of trust. We should probably go figure out this freaking clock tower. Do we know anything about this? Have I heard about the clock tower from your sister?
Akira's like, a clock tower?
Yeah, Osiris and Akira, give me history checks.
And I go on to, in like really short words, explain what I saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what, and I'll end with, and that baby seemed to have something like what your dad had when he was gone.
Wait, the sickly boy? The Othni?
No, a baby. I don't know who Othni is, though.
Something's wrong here.
Wait,
Can I have Dylan roll persuasion?
Oswald was holding a baby, and I thought the little boy was involved in this too. Did I make him up?
Are you, as Isabel, asking?
Yes.
So you're sorry. What was your question?
When he saw Oswald holding somebody up to the figure, I thought the little sickly boy was involved somehow.
The little sickly boy is the one he was holding up.
Oh.
Delwyn does not know. Delwyn does not know him by that name.
Sure, but he said it was a baby.
He knows it wasn't a baby.
I might have misspoke. Baby. He's a toddler. He's a child.
Okay.
Okay.
Delwyn would still say baby because all children are the same age to him.
You as Isabel would know it's the same person that you saw had the signatures in the like an hour ago.
Sure.
He's the same one that you looked over the shoulder and talked to.
Okay.
But
that connection didn't come into my brain. Got it.
I see. Okay. My brain thought he was older. So
you would have known this. Actually, no, you would have. The sickly child that you saw at the beginning when you first entered in and talked to the mayor about and a couple other people is that same one that you saw. Yes. He was perfectly fine.
Okay.
You know.
But this child was being handed to him, and I think it had the same illness.
Sorry, the one thing, Akira, he did have blonde hair in there, and where he does not have blonde hair in this. Yeah.
In the real life
in the
world. Okay.
The real world.
Yeah, who knows, honestly. I got a 21 history check about the clock tower.
I got a 16.
And I got a
16,
15
okay.
persuasion.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Akira, you are vividly aware of a clock tower. Your sister has been rambling on about a clock tower, about weird brain tearing out clock towers. She talked about Kaylin shooting a clock face earlier. She's talked about her younger self. She's talked about ravens and random gongs in the sky. It is very jarring to hear that, as it lines up almost too perfectly. It seems very, very odd. Osiris, what was your roll?
16.
Okay. Osiris, you deal with the absolute filth of the earth, vile, deranged scenes. You see many demonic people and the worst that the world has to offer, basically. You are one of the few people who is ridding the rot of said world. Sometimes when you arrive to a scene, hold on, I think this might be our landlord. I'm not sure. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Sometimes when you arrive to a scene, it is already chaotic. Your job has already been done. Limbs are torn asunder, bowels are spilling over, bloody heaps surrounding the victims. Victims you were sent to save. These scenes always carry 2 distinct marks that ring a bell when you hear Devin talk. And the 2 distinct marks makes you know that it isn't random. They are working together. One is the air is thick and it's viscous. It's like wading through molasses. Just as this wave of slow hits you, it is very reminiscent of that. It is also the stories that the victims recount always revolve around the clock tower. The creature, the animal, the person that saves them is always different. There's some machinations of mechanical work in there sometimes. Always different, but the one thing that is always the same is a clock tower. In their time of direst need, they were saved by supposedly said clock tower. Other than that, you are that rings a bell in your mind, but yeah.
We're okay. Just wanted to let me know he's coming over Thursday.
Okay. Leander, Devin got a 15 for persuasion. And yeah. You hear another gong ringing out throughout the forest and another wave of thick air. You also, now that your eyes have kind of adjusted to the forest, there are 2 things pulling at your senses. One is obviously the rolling molasses, the ringing sounds. The other now is a dull light that is farther into the forest. It is in the same direction the Hellhound was leading you on. Yes.
He'll lower his blade and step in a step or 2 to close the gap and grab his collar, lifting him up just a tiny bit. If you lie to me again, I will kill you.
Seems like a dramatic reaction, but all right. Can you let go of me?
Yeah, he lets go.
Okay, that was my knee, but thanks. And listen, truly, I have nothing to do with this. Whatever it is, I'm uninvolved. I'm just here to help out.
So
I
we're
hope for your
outside the
sake
city.
that's true.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, presumably. There is actually no, you can see in the distance, you can't quite tell what it is, but if she or he is explaining a clock tower, that would make sense, raising over the heights of the wall.
So there's a clock tower raising over and a light off in the forest that the hound was dragging us toward.
It's in the same direction, yes. Give me a perception check.
Woo! So many perception checks. Natural 20.
Wow. Okay. You are your senses are very heightened. Your sister it's a whirlwind of emotions right now, and your fight or flight is very high. Your vision has sharpened. Your hearing is crisp. Everything around you seems to settle. You can see back towards the pond. You actually see a lot of marks where a lot of people have been walking around. You also, natural 20 is great. You see a doll. You see a small doll covered in mud next to the side of this pool of water. You see towering over now, you can fully see in the top of this clock tower, you can see through a window that is procured, and you see the workings of the actual building, and you see this window appears and then closes and appears somewhere else and then moves, and you see doors appear and close. You see cogs moving up and down as they tick away. As one window opens, you see a figure that you have never seen before, mechanicalized and very reminiscent of another thing your sister said, where a brain encapsulated by claws, basically. You also see a bunch of a massive crystal-like structure. You can't quite make out what it is, but from it are massive pipes and wires and different things, all converging down in front of this creature. And you can't quite tell what it is in front of him. You also see into the distance, you see this dull color now settles in and is a blue haze. And you see a swampy marsh start to formulate, and you can see almost a circular round visage in the distance.
What do you mean by visage?
Sorry, a structure.
Hmm.
A circular structure.
Dome-like?
Okay, yeah, she'll point out the structure in the distance and the clock tower. So, sorry, you said there was. Can you describe the whatever it is she can't fully see, but it's something that's converging in front of this creature? Is that what you said?
So you see a giant crystalline. To you, it just looks like a giant crystal. Giant crystal, probably 3 times the size of the actual figure. And you see many things coming out of it and converge, all of the wires and pipes and things converging into a center point right below the crystal figure and in front of the mechanical person.
Mm-hmm.
But his body is covering what it is converging on.
You're muted, honey.
Yeah, I mute myself again. there's one of two ways we could go, I suppose. The swamp creek thing or the clock tower crystalline mechanical figure.
One last thing you would notice, the hole, and you would connect these dots, the hole that you were told about by Leander and Delwyn from when they chased Tommy is directly in front of, or in the path of this pond. So the pond is here, the hole is directly from the pond.
Okay. So what are you thinking? I guess you know more about this clock tower. You and your sister. Is she not waking up?
No, I can't seem to get her to wake up. She seems like her body is okay, but her mind's just, it's too much for her to comprehend right now, I guess. I don't know about the other two chumps, but that she's okay.
I feel like it might be better to leave those two behind.
I agree.
Not leave them like for dead behind. Just not take them to wherever we're going. Liabilities.
Which two?
Phineas and Galen.
Are there more bodies?
Caitlin, Phineas, and Ariel are all unconscious.
Yeah.
And there's the body of the hellhound.
Right. Him too.
I mean, I'm not leaving Ariella behind.
No, yeah. That was a given.
Okay.
The other two.
Well, should we drag them
You
on
hear-
this side?
You hear gong and a ripple, and you hear as a lightning strikes this steeple of top the clock tower.
We'll probably have to go then.
We have to do something fast.
Okay.
I'm saying the clock tower, maybe.
I say the clock tower as well.
Okay.
That seems like the most straightforward.
Okay.
Maybe we can hide them or something.
I feel like
Okay.
having another weapon is a good idea, though.
I don't reckon we got time to go shopping.
I'm talking about Caitlin. I think if he truly wanted us dead, why would those two angels mess him up that bad?
I do think if we leave them here, we might leave them for the angels to come and eat or something. I don't know what they do.
Well,
Did Temmie do anything? I mean, you've got Temmie, right?
Temmie
Oh,
has
Temmie.
been nestling all three of them. He cannot seem. He's whimpering and nestling them, and he kind of like gets on Caitlin's chest and kind of lays down, but he can't seem to do anything. Unfortunately,
well,
I have
unless one of you are secretly healers.
I have a vial of something that I picked up from the mage or something earlier.
Mhm.
Ooh. I like
Should-
mystery substances.
I'll bring this up and be like, should I give this to Kaylin, see if it helps?
Wait, how about I look at it first?
Yeah, look at it. I'm not into potions.
Okay. I examine it. I look at it, pop it open, sniff, sniff. Maybe a little on the back of the tongue.
Okay, so Osiris, you would know, right? Like just pulling it out. This is the same potion, one of the potions that the apothecary girl, Thalia, I believe her name was creating. I don't believe she told you the exact what it does, but it was such. She does have that. She was making that. Then when you are doing, what is it?
Could I do an Arcana check on it?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll do it I'll do like a medicine check. Is that what that would be? As I'm like pulling it out,
To determine it, I would
or
say
to determine what it is. I don't know what check that would be.
Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay. Oh dang, it's a terrible roll. But it's a 13 because I have a very high. It's a 3,
but I have 13.
Sure.
And as Osiris said, he is not very good with all the magical whatever properties. He got a natural 1.
Okay. You don't even
It
remember
looks kind of
that
sludgy.
the other lady had it. You don't. You're like, oh, dude, this is crazy. Akira, or no, sorry, Dewin, does you really? You had a 13, you said.
Mm-hmm.
You realize it seems awfully. You can't quite tell you've never seen this before. It's completely new. It does have a similar look to what the portals look like when they are activated. That swirling silvery metallic look that they get. It has the same exact qualities of that.
Okay. I relay that, but also, sorry, I guess I'm not familiar with it, but seems something to that effect. I don't think it'll be helpful to Galen.
Okay.
And again, I'm not really certain I want him coming with us anyways. You see that mark on the back of his neck? I think he's some sort of assassin. I'm not sure who he's supposed to be killing.
No offense.
Cyrus.
Yeah. That's all right.
So
Yeah, no
as she
offense.
like points out the mark, like it's like a tattoo or whatever, right? Can I
Yes.
Can I like my past or whatever?
History, sure.
I deal with like certain things. Can I see if I remember that mark having any correlation to?
You don't even have to roll for this. You are very aware. The people that come out of this specific academy that are marked with this brand are very efficient. You have worked with several of them. They are top of the line, top notch assassins. Any field that they choose to be, healers even, whatever field they choose to be, they are the top echelon of them. You have worked specifically with like assassins or smugglers, different things like that of that esque. But you know this, it is a broad. Yeah, people with that mark are broadly brilliant and top of the line. You have never interacted with Aelin or anyone of his build per se, but you have dealt with people that are in that same line.
Of his build. So can I like? Okay. So I can't really tell if he's like an assassin type or whatever.
I mean, you would assume with what he has done so far, his abilities, his skills. I mean, you've seen his tracking ability, his marksmanship with the bow. I mean, he seems very easily could be an assassin.
Okay.
Do we have a
lay-
lot of
Yeah.
information on us?
He's definitely signed a contract with something on that piece of paper that's got the information on the mission.
Oh wait, what piece of paper?
The one in his stuff that I may have looked through.
So
Oh, no.
I'm
Did
not
you-
sure if you are
That one
referring
wasn't
to
there.
he. Well,
Marco.
yes, but I'm saying for Isabel, he is not signing. Like that parchment was the same parchment,
Oh,
but it wasn't like a pact in the same way. It
I
just
thought it
had
was-
His
writings
name
of-
wasn't his name in the little Othni's book.
Othnies.
The
Oh,
little-
you're saying
did he
Uh,
sign
Now?
the
in the study it was. Yeah.
No, did he sign the little boy's book? Like when he's collecting.
Yes, his name was in there. Yes.
That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
sorry,
I thought you were
sorry.
thinking since I never mind. I thought you said the parchment was green, and never mind. Doesn't matter. I mixed that up.
Sorry, are you referring to the child's journal?
I'm referring to whatever
stuff you
parchment
went through,
he
right?
had.
His-
Yeah.
That was not glowing green. No, that was just the same parchment.
Okay.
The same paper.
It's Devil Deal parchment.
And
Yeah.
okay, in Ariella's most recent dream, Kaylin was also shooting at a lion, correct? With a monkey
Yes.
on his
Well,
back.
her dad. Her dad.
Mhm.
His dad. Or trying to kill you, maybe. Was here to
That's
kill you?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Daywin's the monkey. I mean, like, this is what I've been thinking for a while. This has been
Yeah.
ruminating in my head.
I
for
never
I'm under the
said
impression-
anything, okay?
You could infer some things from that.
Whatever.
In that the
Whatever.
Othniel house is the insignia is a lion, and you
I am
probably heard
apparently a
like
monkey.
being in Halvor for the day, you probably would have heard Leander's title is Lion of Catharos.
And Kaylin said something about it being the only way. So, all right, Leander, this may sound crazy. Listen, I'm just trying to piece together my sister's dreams, and she's not here to give commentary, but maybe your line has a pact with Baelor, and you guys someone in your lineage has to die to satisfy him? I don't know, but if your father died from this, and Kaylin's supposed to kill you, I don't know. It's really, really confusing.
Could that be someone made a pact and maybe your family broke it?
My father wouldn't have been dumb enough to make some kind of deal like that.
I mean, you of all people know you're not wise all your years. Maybe he did it when he was really young.
You're on some thin ice.
But the truth still stands. People do things that they may not realize are the best thing or not.
I
Okay.
can't tell you for sure. I wouldn't know.
All right, we have to move somewhere. So are we leaving Kaylin and Phineas here? And
I think
hope
it's
that
the
the
best
other
course of
people
action.
don't find them? Because that seems risky, but I don't know what else to do. We can't drag them with
I
us.
think
So-
let's carry Ariel with us. We care about her the most. And the other two will have to fend for themselves.
We'll hide
And
them
no
somewhere.
offense for you two ladies, but I'm not thinking that you two could carry a full-grown man with you, or Ariella and her full plate.
Who are the two ladies?
Osiris.
Me
That
and
would Kira. I trust Osiris could carry one.
He just sputters in the background.
No. So let's leave them somewhere off to the side. If we can avoid them being found, the better.
Well, I mean, I could probably carry Ariella, and Osiris could carry Kaylin, and then one of you could carry the little guy. He's small.
Sure.
Phineas is very small.
Mm-hmm.
I'll carry Phineas.
Okay.
You sure?
He
I could
throws the middle
probably carry
finger,
both.
turns away.
I could probably carry both.
This is called the bird, but it doesn't have an actual species name.
I'll say with ease enough. I mean, you all are helping each other. You're able to carry them. Where are you going from here? You're picking them all up. Where? are
The
you
clock
going?
tower.
So you're going to the clock tower. Okay.
I don't. There's something about the thing in the swamp that's I don't know, but
We
yeah.
can go check it out first.
So
Is there a back passage?
there is.
There's always
it is
a back
hole.
door.
You guys get to the hole, and you realize it has been dug out more. You all can actually fit through it, and you can kind of like shove Kaylin and Phineas through.
Phineas is heavier than he looks, I will say. But
Leander will take him
you all-
from Dewen without a word.
When you enter in, you guys are now under the full effects of the slowed spell, essentially, for mechanical terms.
mhm.
It is thick, and it is like walking underwater where you all have stepped, and it is all radiating from the clock tower. Dewin, it has been some time now It has been over an hour since you first noticed the clock tower. It is very late. The streets are now empty. The mayor is nowhere to be seen. No one is anywhere to be seen. The clock tower has flickering lights. Everywhere else is dark.
Okay. I'm thinking that clock tower. Well, seems like everyone's asleep for now. So let's be quiet and see what we can find. I think if I get closer, I can, open up my eyes magically and see what kind of magic is working about here. But I'll have to be close for that.
We should probably leave these people here by the exit just in case we need to make it.
You are right by the elderly lady's house if you would like to drop them off there.
I feel like if we were to take them with us, they might be liabilities.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
But don't slit their throats when you go inside or something. We want them alive. I'm just kidding.
I'm not leaving Ariella behind. Like I'm just not.
No, I figured she would be the one we'd take with us, but I don't reckon Osiris and I should both be carrying people.
No, we'll go tuck them into bed and hope that they're okay, I guess. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I can do this. Hold on, give me 1 second. I have to check something really fast. We're gonna just put it into the cool. I'm going to cast Leoman's Tiny Hut.
Ooh.
In
Tiny Hut, you as the caster have to be in
I
it.
can't leave.
You can't leave.
Dang it.
It sucks.
Never mind, I will not, because
That's what sucks about it, is the caster has to stay
I'll
in
just
it.
leave that behind in the little tiny hut. Nope, I won't. Alright, we tuck Kaylin and Phineas into bed and hope nothing bad happens.
Yeah, I'll toss Phineas back to Daywin and
Whoa! Okay.
with
Warning.
me. And try to take them both. Yeah, with
Okay.
me.
Okay, yeah. He lugs up Phineas's little body up the stairs. Okay. I'm not really made for this, but okay. And he'll lay him down on the couch inside that he had initially fallen asleep on and gotten injured on.
Yeah, well, he's just gonna leave Kaylin on the floor.
Okay.
I'm sorry about earlier.
You are? That seems out of character. Are you really who you say
Last
you are?
person I trusted that didn't want nothing from me, like you don't seem to want nothing from me. Last person I trusted like that ended up trying to kill me.
Well, I don't want anything from you, and I don't want to kill you, so we can leave it at that, I suppose. And he makes to move away.
As you all are leaving, you once again Delwyn, you don't. Leander, you do, though. You reminisce on this lady and the visions you had before. And you once again notice the amount of empty nails on the wall. The large dining table. The massive amounts of space that this woman has in her house for a tiny old lady. Not tiny, but a single elderly lady. You all are then progressing. Yes, Osiris.
So as we're making our way towards the clock tower, can I check I forgot I had this. Can I check my brand to see where that one angel is?
That is right. You brand. Which one was it?
I think it's castigation.
Wait, sorry, what?
I think it's brand of
I
castigation.
think that's
No, sorry.
angel you branded.
Which angel was it?
Oh,
Was it the...
the one that was walking towards Akira? I don't remember if that was the crazy one or the not crazy one.
Got it. And what are the terms of that?
So I can, I know the direction of the branded creature as long as it's on the same plane.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you check your brand as it comes to you in this moment. I should check. Is he in this tower? Is he wherever? You know how it works because you're very in tune with your abilities. You feel like a ping or like a pull in a certain direction towards where you just came from, out in the woods, but it's foggy. It's not you would normally feel like a brilliant, like almost like a light shining you towards where the person is, and it seems very dull. They're definitely there, but for some reason it's weird. And you think because of your ability, is it possible that they're not quite on this plane?
Could I think to my would I think if the portal took us to a different plane? I don't know.
You, from your experience, would know it's possible. Yes, you wouldn't know exactly if that spot that you guys went to specifically is a plane, but you've traveled to other planes before using those. It is very it's a relatively new technology, quote unquote. It's a new formula for the powder, but yes, it is indeed possible.
Okay. I think we're good to check out the tower.
Okay. Are you all traversing inside? Oh, my hair. What the heck?
Yes. My gut's telling me that we should be checking out the other thing, but we're already here. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's shower, I guess. Liz, you're muted.
You're muted,
Oh.
Elizabeth.
Can Dewin sit down and ritually cast Detect Magic first?
Sure, yeah.
So just kind of at the edges, when I have a good view of the whole tower. So I would like to enter with this like visual input basically for him. He wants to magically register what kind of magic is going on here, what the sources of said magic is, and hopefully get his eyes on the bigger individuals, the bigger bads here, and see what's going on with them too. That's the goal. So he's trying to do this last second as they walk in.
Yeah. I'm always so bad with this spell.
Sorry,
yes.
guys, this will take a minute. Specifically,
So
Ken.
yes, this does happen. When you do, right away, did you guys leave Ariella behind? Okay.
No, we brought her with us.
Her brain is blowing up. Her head is surrounded by massive amounts of magic. And it is swirling around. You see, are any of you still wearing the necklaces and stuff that the kids gave you? A trinkets?
Wait,
No.
Probably not. No.
Kid gave us I mean, I probably have it, but
You did. Devin, when he first casted Detect Magic Wave before, he detected magic around the things that they gave you. You would detect certain things that you've seen before already. And then as you walk towards the clock tower is brimming with every single school of magic. Though you walk towards and you see almost, who has dark vision? Osiris, I know you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
and Akira, you two notice slightly before it happens, but there is little cutouts on the sides of the door where you see a human-sized shape could fit, and you see literally right before this happens, two of the mechanicals step out of the clock tower, like the body of it itself, like almost out of nowhere, step out, take form. You would see that when on these creatures, their entire body has necromantic energy around it, specifically around the organic material. And then there's a bunch of like conjuration around their mechanical bits and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is it coming
they-
in source like is there an Iron Man like source at the center of their body or something like that where the magic's coming
the
from?
source you can tell is from their organic parts. So from one person you see, it is a single toe at their foot is organic material, and you see is radiating necromantic energy. And on the other one you see, it is like a single eyeball is stuck into the mechanical frame, and from it is just bursting with necromantic energy.
And we see them. Where are we currently? Like
You are
basically-
right outside the door. As you get close to the door, these two step forward and do almost like a soldier's, not salute, but like at attention sideways, and the door, giant door, starts to open.
Hell nah.
I relay what I see. I'm going like, okay, so maybe the necromantic energy, if we cut it off from the fuller body, maybe it'll stop them from working. I'm not for sure about that. Could I roll an Arcana check about that actually? Like what kind of function they would have, and if the body, like the organic material separated, would it like stop them from working?
You may. As you have never seen this before and it is a bit out of your league, I will say the DC is very high, but you absolutely may.
I am very experienced, okay? And I know magic crap
Sure.
so well. Yeah, could I have help on this, Miss Akira?
Absolutely, I can help you. I'm good at this.
Do you want me to help you?
Oh yeah, sure. How can you help me, Leander? I go, do you guys know anything about mechanics?
Yes, I know everything about Arcana, so I could just assist you with Arcana in general,
Mm-hmm.
like pointing out things and looking at it.
Yeah, Arcana. Miss Akira is proficient. Could she be of help?
I could help with my proficiency in cartographer's tools.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
No problem.
You give me a pencil as I start sketching with Akira, and like, okay, so this is how it seems to be working, and magic's flowing like this. I roll. Oh dang. Oh, but it's advantage. Do I have advantage with Akira's help, sir?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Oh! Natural.
Nat 20 face.
And that makes it a 30. That makes it a freaking 30.
Nathan's like, dang, why did I allow this? I don't want to do it.
This always happens to me on something I like did not remotely prepare for. So I'm like, crap, how do I reward a 30 on something I didn't prep
Yeah.
for? But
You
you obviously definitely prepped for this.
you
for sure.
had the benefit over everyone else of seeing the interaction happen between the would-be owner of the clock tower and the mayor. You have studied very unique forms of magic if you tried to learn different things, and just to survive you've had to figure out little like tweaks and things you could get where you didn't have proper learning, so you had to figure out weird ways. And one of the weird things you stumbled into in your studies and just kind of like were like, oh yeah, I'll take that book, that seems interesting, was a book on was a book on lichdom. And in a weird way, magic energy you see radiating off of these organic pieces of these seems very, very similar to the stuff you studied about phylacteries and how they are created. It is such an odd combination that you didn't expect to see here. Like, it's still not quite clicking for you, but the magic itself is definitely necromantic lichdom magic, based around the organic material in these creatures, and very much has to do with the power of a phylactery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Dewin back then, when he was picking out books and things to research, a lot of it was him trying to just research, I guess, dangerous things because of his negative experience before. And I think he just wanted to expand his knowledge, like to be able to recognize bad when he saw it for next time. So I think here he just recognizes a bad that he somehow instantly researched. And he does mutter the word phylacteries under his breath.
You see, at the sound of that word, one of the mechanical looks at you, up and down,
Hi.
and then back to its stoic, facing the other one. The door is now fully opened, and Akira, everything your sister described and more seems to be beyond that door. Carbon copy picture, exactly how she described.
I'm starting
I
to
think
feel
if
like
we go
maybe-
and go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, should we actually bring Ariella in here? If she's got a hand in this, not that she's involved, just not that she's at fault, but she seems involved.
And
She
leaving her,
could be at risk.
That's
leaving
what
her
I'm
out
saying.
of our sight is going to be any better.
Well, this would be us
Oh.
walking her directly into the lion's den, and she's unconscious. She can't even protect herself.
I appreciate your guys' insight, but you barely know her, and I won't let her out of my sight.
If you want, we could also leave. We don't have to do this, everybody. Leander, your mom just wants you back home.
Gong. Your bones shudder as another ringing comes out.
See, that's what you could never understand, Darwin. I do have to do this.
Why?
My life isn't mine to do with as I please. I belong to the people of Catharos. And this is what I have to do to get my title. So this is what I'm doing. You can leave. And he takes a step towards the door and turns back to the rest of the group.
I follow.
So Leander's leading with Osiris following. All right.
Devin looks at
And-
Akira.
I owe it to my sister to figure out what the hell this all is. So I guess we're doing this now. But if we were supposed to go to that other place first, I'm just saying I told you all. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'll follow.
Oh, okay. All right.
What was that? All right.
All right. Crikey. My secret real accent.
Real accent.
Real accent.
Yeah.
From up, down under in everyone's lands. All right then.
You all walk through the entrance. As Akira with Ariella walks through, Kemi's horn lights up and he looks back at Ariella, and you see Ariella's eyes start to flicker and her eyes moving around, and then she settles and seems to be more at peace now than she has been in a long time.
This thing is gonna absorb this girl. We're feeding it directly. We're just handing it its snack.
You all see before you, exactly as Ariella told in her dream, the beautiful carvings of wood with mechanical function and how it works together. And it is absolutely stunning for you all to see now. Leander, your family could only dream of creating something like this. Osiris, in all of the civilizations you've visited, you've never seen something this advanced, not even close. Dewin, in your studies, nothing compares to this. Akira, Ariella, same thing. Your god couldn't even create something like this. You know, it is magnificent, beautiful, and you see everything around you, all the cogs and the workings and the bright lights and machinations. You see little square platforms filling in space, and then shifting and rotating. And you realize that this is some sort of stair network that is leading up, spiraling up towards the top. And you see a platform further up. But these stairs are not stationary. They're floating. And then they'll lock and then rotate. And lock and rotate. If you all would like to proceed up, or if you have other questions or checks you would like to make, we can go either way.
I'd like to go ahead and do an Arcana check. I'd like to try to get a handle
Arcana
on
check?
it,
Sure.
maybe.
You don't need to roll. You already have your detect magic up. You're getting blasted with every color in the spectrum of different types of magic. Very large quantities of transmutation and conjuration, but also everything else, as well as necromantic. But a accumulation of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep an eye out for anything that could be useful to me. Maybe understanding some of the workings somewhere, like anywhere I could place something magical and stop up the gears working, something to clog up the gears shafts or whatever.
Sure. Give me.
If I wanted to, not that I'm gonna do it now, but
Sure, yeah. You see some of the stairs will slide into the walls and cogs will shift and they'll shoot out another side, and you try to recognize the pattern that is happening. It's something that could maybe freeze it up. Go ahead and give me investigation or Arcana, one of the two. Like
Let's call for Miss Akira for us to go check out that swamp before we get into this.
that's a 14.
14. Okay. You're kind of getting it. You're kind of realizing that, okay, this pattern goes here, this here, but you can't quite put your placed your hand on it as of yet. As of right now, we have entered a skill challenge. And so if any of the other ones of you would like to give some sort of skill ability. Daniel, I don't think you've ever done this before. In a skill challenge, you basically will pick something that you think would be helpful, whether it is, as Denwin just did, trying to figure out how she could possibly clog up or figure out the pattern out.
I'm a dude.
Sorry. That you basically need an amount of successes versus an amount of failures to get to where you're trying to get. So, but you can. It is kind of up to you how you would like to. What your character does best, basically.
So like acrobatics.
Absolutely, you could try and jump from the different ones and try and balance yourself if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll me out acrobatics.
Oh,
What's my
13.
13, okay. What's it doing?
I lost my train of thought. Oh no, I was gonna say, Daniel, when the skill challenge, if you get the amount of failures that are the limit on failures, something bad happens. Like that's the whole thing. So we have to beat the number of failures with successes first, or else the pendulum swings, kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha. Well, acrobatics is +7, so I was
Yeah, so you got a 13.
That's the best thing I got. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you try and balance. You aren't able to get too far, but you do your balancing act. Would anyone else like to act?
I could. I'd be going for athletics, but use my shield to chuck it up somewhere to hopefully stop a platform for Osiris to jump on.
Sure, absolutely. Give it to me.
All right. 22.
Awesome. Excellent. Yeah, you absolutely do that. And you see as Osiris is just balancing one, he gets an extra foothold, able to step on. Brilliantly done. Leander, you also are following up after Osiris as well. Akira, is there anything else you would like to do? Yes.
Can we do more than one check, or does everybody just do one?
Yes, but everyone does a check in their turn, and then generally how it runs. And
Everybody goes once before you get to go again.
Okay.
Daywin, you did Arcana or Investigation for your thing you just did?
I did Arcana.
Okay.
And you need to pick something different. You can't pick something that's already been done before.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. She's going to try to do investigation to try to really like piece together exactly the timing of the platforms, the different way the mechanisms actually work together, like really like piecing together the puzzle pieces for this thing.
Okay.
So let's see how I
You
roll.
go, Akira. It's just Akira and Denwin staring at the cog.
We're just like, you know,
While Leander and Osiris are jumping up.
It's like the rock climbers that are spotting for the others, and they're like, "Oh yeah, put your left hand here."
But
right
just go right there. That's a 20.
You're gonna have to pull us both up. You both realize that, right?
That's a 22.
I could
Okay, very good.
pull you both
Yeah,
up.
you're able, as Osiris and Leander are traversing up, you're able to kind of piece it together. With Denwin's help, Denwin kind of figured out some of the different magical effects of it. You were able to piece together, oh, if this means this, then yes, okay, this pattern goes here, this cog sets up this cog, and such and such. And absolutely, you two as well start following up after Osiris, now that you've kind of figured it out. Would anyone else like to go?
Ow, 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 you're gonna dislocate my wrist.
Cry about it.
Just might.
At this point, anyone can go, as it is the next round.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll do something to help out. And I would like to think about the history of this place. I would like
to consider the history. Okay, could I do a religion check of some sort to understand the purpose of this place, perhaps, and maybe even understand how to make it work to my benefit?
The religion of it.
It would be a religion,
What's
right?
this clock's religion?
But I
Yeah.
lich implies, and Dewin's a learned man, so he would assume that there must be some celestial, if anti-celestial influence going on here, and perhaps I could help them in ascending, because knowledge is power, okay? He knows the truth.
See,
It's
that's
up to
just
you.
something
It's up
nerds
to
say
you.
because they don't actually have any power.
No, I promise. I'm gonna have a big corporation in the future. You're not gonna be anything.
Sure. You may go for religion and see.
I made this whole push for religion. I actually mean history.
History applies more, so I would be more happy with that.
I definitely mean more history. Just the book separate. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking rolling nothing. Nothing. That's a 14.
14 is not bad.
Not bad, but it's bad for me. I'm a history buff.
History, you think about lichdom, and in that book it talked about some of the failed attempts of these mortals who attempted to do different things, and
Ascend clock towers.
yeah, nothing about a clock tower. Yeah, no, you can't quite place. You do remember there were several people who attempted to do things like this. There were different deities that granted access to this ability and other things, but nothing quite places. And as you're like focusing and you're trying to think, you actually slip and fall down and land on the ground. Thankfully, you're not too far up. And so you will only take...
Can I try to catch him?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
That's my bad wrist.
Dex save?
Yes.
It is something good at. 19.
19. You do catch Delwyn. I will say you must make one additional check, though, because these squares are small. Give me a athletics check. No, actually a strength saving throw to see if you both don't now fall over.
Right. I think I should be good. Yeah.
I'm a beefy guy, okay? There's muscle here. A lot of muscle here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You grab him with one hand and just yoink.
No. Full princess style catch.
Okay, you can put me down now.
You weigh less than a sack of flour.
Okay, well,
Guys, get a room later, please. This is not the time.
They already have a shared
Yeah.
room, so.
you like wax at your chest, all limp
All right.
wrist.
Would anyone else like to do a attempt?
Are these like platforms like close to a wall?
They are moving, so they're close to the wall, inside the wall, shooting out of walls. Yes.
Okay. Can I make?
No, sorry, really quick. Dewin turns to Leanne after you drop him, and he's like dusting himself off. He turns and looks at you in the eye, and he says, "My name is Dewin Evane. It's my last name." And then he continues moving up. Says,
He doesn't say anything.
Okay. Osiris.
"Sorry, Daniel."
No, you're good. Can I do try to like stab my knife into the wall?
Sure,
Mm.
yeah. Honestly, give me an attack roll for that.
He's going crazy too.
The
He's stabbing
proficiency
the wall now.
and all that.
Yes. Your dagger should be on your character sheet.
Yeah. They are.
I
You
want
should have
pizza.
the modifier and everything.
22.
Oh wow, yeah. You dig your knife in. And you hold and you realize this is so much easier than stepping. You could just do this. You take another knife and you just start like scaling the wall basically. And as you do this, you see it actually triggers because you're damaging the walls. It seems like the mechanisms that are shooting the tiles around start to lag and it seems like the alive mechanism that is this building now it's focusing on repairing, and you see almost as soon as your dagger leaves, it fixes up the hole, and you see but you see the tiles actually start to slow. It allows your compatriots to follow up after you. Osiris, you do see as you like dig in through, you come upon as these like windows are appearing and closing and different things are shifting around. You see a window open and you see a raven is right outside there, and it starts on the glass. You see a tiny crack happen in the grass, and a little crack in the glass comes, and the raven goes, and you see the raven is gone. And you see 3 feathers start to fall, and you see a mechanical hand come back in from the outside of the wall, where presumably it decked this raven.
Wait, so the raven was outside.
Maybe we should avoid
I
that.
never liked ravens.
Osiris is here looking out a window. A raven was here on the windowsill.
So if
pecking
we
at
tried
it,
to
broke the
climb
window,
it, these arms would have swatted us off. Basically.
and then decked a bird, basically.
Nice.
Good riddance.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we're going up in the unimaginative way.
Osiris, you are the leader of the pack, and at this point, you actually are able to scale high enough to where you get to the platform's edge, and you get to the foot where there's like a little square, it's a circular platform that fills the entire space, and there's a small opening where presumably a stair would end and you would walk up. You are able to take a hand and start climbing into the platform if you would like.
Yeah, I'll like climb up, but I'll wait there for the others.
Sure. They are right behind you. They have a much easier time than you do, honestly, but they are right behind you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just gonna wait if they need, like, if somebody falls.
You're doing great. Keep attacking that wall.
Yeah, go, yeah. Well, yeah, I'll like climb up, but if they need, like, if somebody falls right at the edge, I can grab them. Is what I'm thinking.
He's a
Just
really
there.
nice assassin.
I don't even mind that he killed my uncle.
Dylan does laugh very loudly, and it like echoes up the thing, and then he claps the hand over his mouth.
So we're reaching a flat space at this point. Is that what it is?
So the clock tower goes all the way up. There's a platform that fills all the way to the wall, and there's just a small opening to get inside of it. Like how a lighthouse would be, where there's a platform at the top, and there's a small opening where the stairs come up, the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So once we
these
all
were
climb
difficult
on
stairs.
to the flat. What?
Except these were difficult stairs.
Once we all climb up to the platform, assuming we all get onto the platform, DM.
Yeah.
Akira's gonna be like, I have an idea of maybe how to try to get some information about this thing. Should we come across the right entity? Because honestly, neither me nor Ariella really knows her connection with what's going on. But I could look like her and go in front of you guys, and maybe it'll talk to me, thinking that it's her,
I
and
like it.
give us some more information.
I like it.
Remind me, if we make it out of this, you do have a job, by the way. With
I have many jobs. Are you offering me another one? Is that
Are you offering her my job?
no, not your job. She would be wasted.
Well, then I appreciate you recognize my immense talent.
And just to reiterate, we do all have some sort of connection to this in some way, in that my father's sickness is apparently similar, and also in the dream, I did see my father. So there's that too.
Wait, you saw your father in the dream?
And
Was he the hot blonde dude?
He was kind of hot, yeah.
I mean, respectable dude who had nice blonde hair.
yeah, the one. That's the one.
But he had two boys. Do you have a brother?
Not to my knowledge. To my knowledge, it's just me.
Okay, all right. So let me understand this. Your father was there, and
Yeah.
were you one of the kids?
Yeah.
And then there was another kid who had horns, who I think is the same sickly boy that's in this village.
Yeah. Whose name is suspiciously like my surname. They called him Anthony.
Just a question. When your father died, did you have a body?
Oh.
DM? Was
Are
there
you,
a
what are
body?
you asking?
Isabel's just poking it like maybe his father isn't dead. He came over to this continent and had a
Oh.
kid.
Did he did Leander see a body get buried?
Your father had a body, yes.
Okay.
A body.
Your father's body is actually entombed and put almost like a statue in the
Yeah, like a
catacombs
mausoleum.
of your, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like some sort of Catholic shit.
He hangs out in the mausoleum every other Friday, so he knows where he's
I'm
dead.
Shut your mouth.
glad to know where I can
You
find
asked
him every
me.
other Friday. Okay. Well, I'm just. You know what? You're gonna have to ask your mom if you have a brother when you get back. I think that's anyway. Yeah. So I'll look like Ariella
Yeah.
and see what we come across. I do not think this is gonna go well, but better me than her. So I will cast disguise self and look like Ariella.
A quick
Amazing.
quiet aside to Daewin. I will line your shoes with scorpions.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, it's only probably a color change for her skin. Like Ariella and Akira
You
look
guys look very, very similar.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so just
And Dewin does cough and say, "You're making it very unlikely that you're coming back from this."
So Akira, are you
Wasn't okay
entering
before, but now I am.
or climbing up onto the platform?
I mean, I will come up onto the platform and I will cautiously lead the way.
Oh boy.
I know.
All of you actually give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Oops, that wasn't on a roll. That was a toss.
Ooh! Hot dice.
Well, I dropped the dice. It was a natural one. I was like, that didn't count. And I re-roll it. It was another natural one. So the dice god said, natural one for you.
Leander's
Oh,
rolling
boy.
incredible on the perception checks, which, in all reality, he should be terrible at, because he's a negative one.
I cast
rolled a
before we go
16.
in. I would like to cast a spell, please.
Okay, sure.
I cast see invisibility.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
What was your role?
My role?
Yes. Sorry,
For
Devlin's.
perception?
Well, I didn't hear Osiris or Leander. I don't.
Wait, sorry. What was the role that you called for? I'm sorry. I was looking at my spell.
I'm giving all of you a perception when you walk in.
Okay, 15. Hey, twinsy.
Osiris, what was yours?
Well, I was gonna ask, could I also like see if I could stick to any shadows, like sneak? If there are any.
Yeah, actually, you could. So once you get onto it, give me your perception check, and I'll give you spot. There is a spot that you could hide, quote unquote.
Perception 15.
15. Oh wow. Okay.
Triple 15s. That means it's like way higher than that, right? Like you
Yeah,
add
that's
them all
like a
together.
45.
Yeah, they add together to
45.
45. 45
Yeah,
perception
that's how
check.
that works.
15? What?
With a 15, you all still. This is an open area, so those are still pretty good rolls. Osiris, you look up and you see workbenches and what look very confusingly like automated like for a train with the front of it, or a plane with all of its buttons and turns and dials, looks like spread out over this entire space. You could easily hide behind one of these workbenches or spots with all of this. There's stuff everywhere. Everyone as well also sees the floor is a magnificent, brilliant gold color. It shines brilliantly, and you see as much as this is kind of things are everywhere. It seems like organized chaos. There's so many different hands moving, mechanical hands, and different cogs ticking and everything like that. And things seem to be moving in a set rhythm, even if it seems like the place is just trashed. It seems almost in place, though trashed. The thing that catches all of your eyes immediately is a giant heart, like actual heart, not like the figment heart, like
Like a
an
real
actual
gross
organ
fleshy one.
heart. Yeah, shaped crystal that is in the center of this, hanging from a bunch of wires and cogs and pipes and different things that connect almost in the same places where the veins and arteries and different things. And you see it has the same shape. It's crystalline. It is pure crystal, but it has the same intricate carvings and things that you would know from an actual heart, human heart. You see as well several things exiting out of it and coming towards a table at the center of the room. The center, standing in front of this table, stands a man that you all have now evaluated as the mechanical beast. He stands with his back to you, and you see he is working on something in the center. 15s are good enough that within the next few seconds, you would have seen off to the side, also with a few things connected to it, to the heart, you see a glass case filled with some liquid bubbling, and a small girl floating in the inside of it. She's attached by several different wires, several different pipes going in and out of her.
Is it a bluish purple tiefling girl?
And yeah.
What does the girl look like?
She looks like, that is a great question.
Is she a bluish, purplish tiefling girl?
I do not believe so, no.
Nah, alright. There goes that theory out the window.
If you're thinking it's Ariella, no. It is not Ariella. We're gonna say, because I
Does
forget,
Dewen or Osiris have a sister? Or a girlfriend?
this is a human
Dewen
girl.
doesn't have a girlfriend.
Does the liquid kind of look like the same that's in the vial that I have?
No, it's not. This is a clear liquid. The one you have in the vial is like a silvery kind of a substance. You all then would notice there's no reaction from the entity in the middle, and you would see he is working on something. You see like two more hands will kind of form out of his shoulders and grab something else, or grab something behind him and mechanically place it in. You all see. Oh, Akira, you were going first, right?
She would motion the rest of them to stay back a little bit, like just to give her a little space.
Sure.
To walk in first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, in the form of your sister, walk forward. No reaction from the person in the center. And as you step forward, you hear a voice echo across the open space. Just because you share her face doesn't mean your minds are the same. Yours, and you see he turns to face you, is whole. Hers is half. And you see, as he has opened up his body, you see the young boy before, the sickly young child, has been strapped up, attached, and strung to this heart as well. I welcome you, adventurers, but I do not give you good tidings. You, at this point, are in my way. And he turns back and starts looking at starts working on the young boy again.
Working on the young boy? I'm sorry, what is he doing
Yes.
to this young boy? Is he alive still?
He is cutting him open, attaching different things, screwing different things in, attaching vials of liquid into him. He is taking what are they called? Needles, and poking them into. Just as this young child girl is in the corner, strung up, it seems he is replicating this process.
Does anybody recognize the young girl?
Yeah.
She has blue hair, and that is the only thing that stands out about her. She is a very common looking human-ish girl.
And then the little boy is the Othni, right?
You heard his name in there as Othni, yes.
Right.
What do we do? What do you want to do?
You see someone bumps into you, Leander, and it jolts you. You see another one of the mechanical creatures carrying a basin of a bunch of different things, and comes over and drops next to him, and then falls. You see he then stands next to the wall and basically is absorbed into the wall of this clock tower.
I reckon isn't this the bit where you monologue your evil plan to us or something like that?
His shoulders almost sag, and he drops down and says, "Who do you think I am?"
We're a bit fuzzy on that. My money is on not Baylor, but possibly Baylor affiliated.
Correct to the Duke. 1 point. You see he goes back and down and working. I am fixing your mistakes, not causing them.
What mistakes would those be?
The mistakes of this entire village. They were stupid enough to come here and could not protect their own.
That's very, very kind of you to help out these villagers and fix their mistakes.
Still not really clearing things up, though.
I was called here to fix the mistakes of mortals. You all are so dumb.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but you were sent by Baylor, then?
Baylor and I are not associates. I am cleaning up his mess.
Okay, so we're his mess.
You see, at this point, the wires and different things seem to come alive as they start stringing up the boy, and he starts being raised into the air. And you see he starts rolling him over to another side of the clock tower.
So
Well,
what's...
maybe you can take a look at my sister and tell me exactly what's going on, because I think Baylor made a mess over here as well. Give me your expertise on that.
Of course. And he settles the boy in, and 2 other mechanical creatures start bringing in what seems like casings and different things where they seem to be setting him up in the same way that they set up the other girl. He turns.
With my detect magic, do I see like energy pouring out of them or something?
Not out of the children themselves. The girl, you would see a little bit of. Let me pour them up. You would see abjuration, transmutation, and divination. Yeah. He starts walking over to you, and he looks Akira you in the eyes, and he looks down, and he squats down next to your sister. As he does this, the one that was setting up the case comes to you and says, "My apologies. I did not introduce myself." And he holds out his hand. This one you see has almost like a full shoulder and bicep arm for his organic material as he holds out a hand to you. Yes.
Pleasure. And your name is?
I am, and you see the other one from across the room turns. Barun Kirel. And you see the one that is looking at your sister raises his head and goes, "Your sister's mind is snagged. Half in a lie, half in truth. Very easy to fix, but at a cost."
And what would that cost be?
You may offer up yourself as her helpmate. and I shall take what I need.
You saying you need something from me to fix her?
Very good. 1 point for Akira.
Does this guy look the same as the other ones that are moving around, or is he's different, right? He's the brain.
He has the brain, yes. All of the others have very similar cog mechanisms, but he does have the brain in it, yes.
And how do I know you actually could fix her and not just make her worse? I don't want that to happen to her. Kind of pointing at the people strung up.
This is a necessary help. These children will live forever. They are in no pain or suffering. Something their parents could not afford.
But they don't seem to be alive. Not consciously, anyway.
Jasmine has elevated herself above mortal life.
Jasmine, that's the man's daughter. That's that man's daughter.
Oh, it is the blue guy. Good job, Liz.
Go, Liz!
But you didn't answer my question. How do I know you'll fix her in a good way?
In a good way?
Put her back to how she was before. I don't want her living forever in some unconscious state, fueling whatever's going on here. I don't.
They are living better than you will ever. Your sister may have the same life, or she may suffer for eternity.
I feel like there are more than just two options here, honestly. So
you see, as he is speaking, one of the others who is still standing, who shook your hand, his head turns toward Leander, and he looks down at the necklace and looks over at the boy and goes, "Peculiar. I have seen this one before." And you see he starts walking over to the giant heart that is in the center. And you say he touches it. And as he does, one of the wires from the boy lights up and electrical current starts flowing through it. And you see a young, tiny horned boy, barely younger than 1 year old. And you see a little necklace around his neck. And a group of hooded figures taking him away. You see a signed document on the table. And you see drenched tear marks cover the parchment. As you see a green field signature light up, and the man whose face you cannot see stands up, shoulders relax, wipes his eyes, and turns back inside the building. The creature leans in and says, "I have seen this before." And he points at the child, and he points at you.
Did we all see this vision?
Yes, it lit up over the entire heart.
Okay.
The heart showed a point of view from what seemingly would be the child, a real-time view of his memory.
So this child has little horns. It looks like him, or
What'd you say?
so sorry. The child that's physically here doesn't look like Leander, right? It doesn't have blonde hair like him.
He
When he was young.
resembles, possibly. Maybe the chin is a little bit of the same. But he has horns. He has different colored hair. Maybe one parent was the same.
Your dad cheated, had a mutant baby, didn't know what to do with it, and gave it away to a group of people. That's insane.
I think his dad made a deal, and part of that deal was his second-born child, or something
Or
like
his
that,
firstborn.
or his firstborn, probably his first. Okay, Then, okay, hey, with all this, you're just helping out, right? So, why did you need this kid? Why do you need them? Can't you just help without their help?
And you
What's their
see
purpose?
the lights, it's almost like floodlights turn on as the outside of the clock tower luminesces. And you see he leans in and says, "The mayor has no control. Baylor will destroy you all. I have been tasked with saving. I don't protect you all because I am kind. I protect them." And you see he points over to the two children. "Because I like my world cohesive." He says,
So,
"I protect them because they have a future. And you, collectively, cannot be trusted with it."
so you're here to protect kids by doing this to them?
I have enlightened them. Their memories are restored. Their lives are forever.
And the fallen angels that were working with Baylor, you're here to stop them?
I am here to stop no one. I am here to collect what I am owed.
Who exactly has tasked you with this?
Why, your mayor.
Well, he's not our mayor, but wait, is the mayor? How does he have the power to? What deal did he make with you exactly to get you to do this?
He simply asked me to help the children. I am doing my task.
And in exchange, you get to keep the children?
These children are free to be as they please.
I look at the floating girl hooked up. She doesn't seem like she can do too much right now, even if she wanted to.
She lives in her memories. She enjoys life more than she did before. Slaughtered and destroyed.
Are you the Nameless?
I think he is.
I am Barun, Kirel.
And now we know your name.
I thought the other one was Varun.
I think they're all him. Here.
Can I look at their bodies too? Do they look? I guess the patchwork of them and his little guys, like the many pieces of him or whatever. Are they all part of one body? All the different pieces? Split up?
The pieces you see on the mechanical creatures looks fully developed. Looks mature muscle, mature body parts, mature size. It
Okay,
does not look childlike.
that does answer one question, but I'm more so asking, is it his single body split up into 20 different bionical mechanical bodies?
Give me a medicine or arcana check.
Okay, come on, Devin, roll better.
I have like about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faerun, can you
Okay.
spell that though? Faerun, what is it?
Vorun Khyerel.
Khyerl?
Rel.
Ario. Interesting. Okay. Thanks.
And what kind of roll was it you wanted?
Arcana or medicine, either one.
Okay, Arcana, definitely. So that's the 23.
Okay. You do gather that it seems to be the same complexion, same muscle tone, same body pieces.
All right. I step out to the side a little bit to the boy. Is he dead already? Have we let this get too far? Like, has he been taken apart?
His body is pristine. It seems in a weird, forced sort of way he is breathing. If you would like to observe him, you may go close.
I would like to get close and observe him, but I'm gonna say, you know, the two angels that are hunting the people of this village, they don't want to leave bits behind. They'll destroy them entirely until you can't even salvage what they did. Maybe you should fix them so they stop, destroying the little ones that you want to protect.
Fix the angels. The
I feel like-
vile incarnations of demonic presence, they are long gone and would be of no use to me.
I know. But I'm saying that they seem to still want to, eat, destroy, kill, slaughter, like you said. And I feel like you're blaming it on people, right? That we can't protect them. But maybe you could. Fix the problem that seems to be haunting this place. Isn't that what you do? And but I'll check the body,
Sure.
and it's not that
Are
great.
you offering a deal?
No, he's not.
Oh, well, don't jump to conclusions. Seems
I am open to help.
He's not offering you any deals.
you
Ariella would appreciate a deal.
Ariella.
You never answered my question, though. Are you the one they call the Nameless?
No, I am Vorun Khyerel.
I mean, you could technically be both, Clarifying point would have been appreciated. You seem to know all of us. Do you know why we were sent here?
You all have been tasked to, and you see his eyes go, and the view of the heart starts flashing with hundreds of thousands of images and what seems like point-eyed view of different memories and different things like that. And you see he starts cycling through.
Memories of the birds.
It locks, and you see him write himself. You have been given one simple task. That is to save the village and die.
Sorry, what was that last bit?
You mean save the village?
No, the bit after that.
Die. Yes, your final act task. Death.
No, I don't think we signed up for that. I think you're mistaken there.
That was the final task that your lives have been given.
Sorry, you're
Exactly.
mistaken. I've got far too many things to do for dying here to be on the agenda.
You may always abort protocol, but that is your given task in this realm.
In this realm?
You have been sent here to die. Is
By
that
whom?
more? By Corvus, of course.
And
You all,
exactly is Corvus.
they are, and you see his eyes once again blank, and you see the heart. And you see it stops on one image, and you see some High Templar, and you see 3 hooded figures huddled around him, enchanting something. And you see another. And you see all these different scenes of different hooded figures in places of power, in even lowly. You see in exploration, all of them in various different places, all with similar tattoos, with similar markings, with similar rings, with similar robes. In different, you all would recognize different things. Osiris, you see some of the people that you work for working with them. Akira, same thing. You see some of the people that you have dealt with dealing with them. Leander, a lot of high-end officials and royalty dealing with them. You see your uncle as well. You see Devin, you wouldn't really recognize anyone here, but you do see the old dukedom that you very much hate. Yeah, and you see the different visions sort through.
All right, so we were sent here to die, and to save the village. Does that are those two things separate or one and the same?
They are the same initiative. Though save the village is secondary.
Why would they want us dead? I don't think that makes.
I'm with Miss Akira on this one. From a purely tactical standpoint, wouldn't it be far more valuable to have a duke in their pocket than it would be to have a dead one?
Correction. Dewin has not been tasked to die.
Oh, thanks. I guess I can leave then. I'm just kidding.
Ariella. And you see Ariella tasked to die for horror crimes of espionage and secrets unfold. Akira, and he repeats the same thing. Osiris, murdering of, and you see a list of names, one of them being your uncle. And you see Leander, and he basically goes through the list. Leander, he dictates you as, and I'll try to speed up this. I know you have to go as well. So he'll go through a list of different things. Osiris is basically has killed
A lot of people.
the wrong
I'm assuming.
targets. The wrong targets, the ones that they have been controlling. He deals with the filth. They are the ones that run the filth. Akira and Ariella stumbled upon secrets that they should never have known and have been kept alive, which they should not have been. Leander, your father was killed. You were... they wanted someone else to take the power. You were not the one that they want to choose, and so they are stepping in to take over, and you will be replaced. And then Kalen, he does, and he says, Kalen, for the crimes of... And you see, he goes, unknown. Kalen, and then he tries again, and you see the heart flashes, and he goes, yeah, no, he glitches out again. Unknown.
I slowly back away, so I'm not in the front any longer.
As you all are observing the scene and collecting the information, we are going to zoom out of the scene and take a Raven's point of view as he circles around the tower. He comes down to the road, soars over. He sees many of the people. He sees a young woman in a graveyard. He sees an old lady with a candle holding out, making some tea. The raven flies over the wall, and it opens its third eye and sees a young boy, Tommy, sprinting down a path that you all just were at, screaming. And you see a giant portal in the forest begin to swirl. And as it swirls, you see a long, majestic robe begin to ascend out of the portal. And that is where we shall end.
Oh boy. Guys, I am tapped out. I am very much tapped.
Guys, I don't know what the heck is going on. I can't wrap my brain around.
I have
That's insane.
one spell left. Well, I think I know. Right? The Corbin.
Guys, we should have taken a short.
Yeah, we should take a short rest, apparently. It felt like we didn't have time, but we probably should have. Oh!
You almost kind of got a short rest while you're being dragged around. So
Almost, but not quite, right?
This is crazy. Is it Baylor coming through? I'm so confused, guys.
Probably.
I'm so confused. We got so much information. I still don't know what's going on.
I have like
know. I feel like
pieces.
yeah, I think it's coming together in a sense.
Well, Miss Akira, if
Because we heard that everyone was
lives-
praying to the Nameless. People were praying to the Nameless. They were hoping that they would be protected from Baylor, right? The Nameless is this Tick-Tock guy, and
No, he
And-
specifically said he isn't.
he said he's not. But I feel like he's just saying, "My name is blah blah blah. I am not the Nameless. My name is blah blah blah." That's just what the
Oh,
village
that's a good point. That's a
like.
good
They
point.
just didn't know
Could
what
be.
to say. I assume this is my
The name is quite a mouthful. I can see why they would call him that.
I think they just didn't know who they're praying to, and he took the task basically. And then he wants the kids. So then I think the kids have been doing stuff for him more likely than no. The demonic influence is separate from him. So I guess there's
what's with the
demonic-
kids and where did he come from? I don't understand.
I just think I think his dad made a deal, and that deal was to also give up his like firstborn son, and the firstborn son is a representation of said deal. So he's a tiefling, and was taken away by the Corbin.
that is a good
away by
DM
the
question. Between the two boys that I saw in the other world, which one looked older? Just out of curiosity.
Leander was much older.
Okay.
Oh, so this was
Good
the
to know.
little brother.
Leander was 10 or 12, and the young boy was young.
So why would the kid still be young in this context at this point? You know? But I guess time slows because it's a clock tower, right? I don't know. Okay. So then the grandma has
It's
a lot
not
of
necessarily things that were going on there were not exactly one for one.
Okay. Then yeah. Big assumption. First kid given away. Blah blah blah. Taken here though for some reason. I don't know why the Corvid people would bring your brother here. Is the thing. So that's still a curiosity. And then
Well, I'm just wondering, did the kid was he with the Corvus for a while before he got taken by the Tick-Tock guy?
maybe.
You should have given him an easier name. Otherwise, we're gonna call him the Tick-Tock guy.
Varun. Just call him by his first name, Varun.
Oh,
Varun.
okay. That's not as
My
hard.
TikTok guy is kind of cool. I like TikTok guy.
There's so
It makes
much.
me think of Sokka's name for the Boom Man, or like
Yeah.
he's Ricky Ticky Boom Man or something. Then is that what we're calling him now?
Anyway. Okay. I need to process. This is
Yeah,
so good,
yes,
Nathan.
that is probably
Okay, wait.
good.
Let's end the live.
Oh
yeah. I forgot.